Hello and welcome to Women's Draw 5 of the Junior National Championships. Today's feature matchup will be Team Hollands versus Team Ponzio. I'm Chase Sinnott. I'm here with Rebecca Rogers. Dynamic duo.
Yes. We've been at it all week here.
This is the final round robin draw for the women's field. The men had their final round robin draw this morning. The pregame practice, it appears that Team Ponzio won the draw to the button, so they'll have hammer in the first end, and we'll see Team Hollands throwing first. Players just waiting for the 1 minute clock to run out before they can start throwing.
Yes.
The teams are granted a minute between the ends and at the start of the game just to let them have a little team meeting, get their bearings, and get going.
Yep.
You're good.
All right, and the first rock of the game's underway.
Mine's good.
I think it's good.
All right, clean. Wait only. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You just need over.
They appear to like the line and wait.
We're ready to take
Just
it,
gonna
though.
guide it into the
Oh, we're good.
field of play.
We're good. Nice shot.
Good shot. Nice shot, Morgan. 4-0.
Nice shot by Morgan there to start the game.
Line's good. Wait's close. Okay. Yeah.
See Team Ponzio
Wherever
calling a
Wait
corner
is.
guard.
Wait's like 2, 3. Alyssa.
Both teams electing to be
Yeah.
a little aggressive in the first end.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely have a well-matched
Yeah,
game
even
here.
with this guard, even. Yeah, hard.
It's always
Yep,
nice to see
even
teams
with the
getting
guard.
aggressive in the first end. Means they're
Okay,
ready to
that's good.
play, want
That
to
place
take a
is
jump on
good.
the other team.
Absolutely. And with this being the last round robin game, I think the teams are definitely feeling a little more comfortable
3-8.
with the ice, maybe a little
3-7.
more inclined to play aggressive in the beginning.
Definitely.
Line's good. Just clean.
Sweepers staying
Back
close,
house,
but
back
not
house,
quite
Ned.
All right.
on the rock.
Whoa.
Potentially a little bit heavy.
Whoa, don't even clean.
No. Okay.
We're good.
I think it's
I want to make
sped
sure
up
this one stops in
since
the house.
practice.
Yeah.
Hear the skip there saying that they think it's sped up a little bit since practice, which would make sense having the other team has thrown a bunch of rocks down it.
Absolutely, that definitely checks out.
The rock does stop in the back 12.
Yeah, 95, 90.
This is so far back, Team Ponzio is going to draw right under the corner guard they threw on there first.
Good weight. Weight's close. It's a bit up. A little wide.
It's Carly Setter throwing.
It's got a cut.
It's hanging on the line. It's actually going to run it into the red center guard and bump it into the house. It will push it behind the tee though, so it's not too bad of
Yeah.
a spot to push it to if it's going to happen.
I like that.
And it's out of the center towards the corner, so
Shouldn't we
Right.
go this
they can
way?
still play to the edge, not have to worry about cluttering up the center too much.
Okay. 4-0. 4-1. I think it's up.
Here the
It's
sweeper's
up.
indicating that it might be a little up.
Plan B. Any plan B?
Yes, line.
It's slowing, Natalie.
Whoa.
Looks like this one might also pull up and
Soft
back
tick.
on that center guard.
works.
Yep.
Good shot.
I think it maybe came down a little bit more than they were expecting it to out of hand.
Definitely, because they believe they did call
Can
it
you
up out of
see any
hand
of the
too.
red?
They might have caught some fresh pebble on the way down the sheet.
Yeah.
$95. 90. That's good. Weights down. Top 12. Where's weight?
Ponzio's going to try to draw under the
3.
red corner guard that just got placed there on the tick.
Yeah.
Line's okay. Line's okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, line. Yeah, line now. Yeah. Biting. Biting all the way.
Ponzio calling for
And
line,
as deep
trying to
as
make
you
sure it
can,
gets by
as
that
deep
corner
as you
guard.
can. Yeah.
It's not going to be shot, but it
not
will be
bad.
buried
That's
behind the
good.
corner guard, which is
Good job.
plenty fine for now.
Absolutely.
Natalie Hollands just calling to replace the
4-1,
center guard
4-1.
that they accidentally ticked over last time.
Just clean.
1, 1, 2.
This is Ella Fleming, second for Team Hollands.
Yep.
Sweeper's holding this one for line, trying to drag it a little bit further as well.
Whoa.
Good. Good shot.
We'll stop
I like it.
just past the one guard.
Yep.
Pretty good outcome.
Yeah.
Peel. Pro side wide.
You kind of yell out the pro side, which is always nice to hear.
Mm-hmm.
That way the thrower and sweepers know that if something seems to be going wrong, they know where to try to air
Right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Go. Hard. Yeah. Yes.
Sweepers on right away.
Yeah. Catch the rock. Catch the rock.
They will get a little unlucky and actually
Unlucky.
Did that?
jam on the
No.
corner guard and push that into the yellow in the house and knock it
Right.
out of play.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely not what they were hoping with the peel,
Mm-hmm.
but it does
4-1.
clear the whole outturn side. So
It does clear it up, yeah.
just for now, though, you will have that
4-1.
outturn draw path.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia Rorchuk
Line's
throwing
good.
a top house rock here, just to kind of block off the 4 foot,
It's about a 4.
but without leaving the
3.
Whoa.
opposing
I
team
think
a
it's
draw
slowing
underneath the guard.
though.
Right.
Just the guard. Just the guard.
Whoa. 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 We're good.
Looks like it's gonna
Whoa, you guys.
come down.
Good shot.
Stop as like a 2-3 guard. We'll see what kind of Ponzio calls for their team. Looks like they'll call the peel again.
Yep.
Very similar shot to last time. They might get some action off the yellow corners as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hard. Yes. All the way. Hard.
Shooting called on right away again.
Yes.
Want to make sure they stick on the outside of the rock.
Yes. Yes. Keep going. Yes. This
They
one's
do make
out.
the peel
Sorry,
and
I
get a
didn't
little
touch
unlucky
it.
with the jam on the side.
Right.
Actually hit the red that was
Now we have
kind of just on the edge of the sheet and roll the
Yeah.
red into the
All
house.
right.
They've gotten a little bit unlucky with their peels in this end here.
We got it.
4-1 again. Same thing.
All right, same shot called by the skip here.
Line's good.
4-2, just a bit down, you guys. Just a bit down. I think it's good, though. I think it's good.
Clean.
Oh,
Looks like the Supers
just
a little
bit
hesitant to
dies,
go on
just
this
a
one.
bit dies.
Might already be where they're expecting it to.
Okay, whoa. You're good.
Nice
Good shot.
placement.
Good sweep.
A little higher than their previous shot, but right where they wanted it, so it's a really nice shot there.
Yeah.
You got to peel. Okay.
Team Ponzio calling the peel on their own Yellowstone. It is guarding 2 of the reds in the house, so I think this one makes sense.
Yep.
Try to open you up a chance to potentially get the blank still.
Yeah.
Yes! Hard!
want to try to hit this yellow on the outside of it.
Yes.
Looks like it'll be close to nose. It does catch the red in the back and might stick for second.
Yeah, I believe it is second shot.
right
Getting
now.
a little bit of a bonus there, although
If you wanna go, like,
the red
right
that is
here.
shot rock is
Yeah,
still
anywhere that's
guarded
covering
pretty
that
well.
pocket. If it's in, that's fine.
It looks like the
But I
rock
would
did roll
probably-
underneath
wanna
the other
do it
corner
this
a little
way,
bit
it's gonna
more,
curl a
so
lot.
it might be a little harder
Yeah.
for them to
I mean,
just get a
from
single
this
peel
way,
now.
I feel
Right.
like that's like 100%. Wherever it lands, it'll be. You know what I'm saying? If you come
If
on this
if
side.
we do it on this side,
And
that's
because
gonna
Team Holland's
curl.
guard is still
Big
there,
player
they're
looking
actually
on
going
that side.
to use
If
that
you go
and
on
try to
that
come
side, it might
top
only-
house
it might
underneath
make
it
covered, it might only,
to sit two.
protect, like,
Yeah.
one point. Okay.
It's about a 4-1.
All right. You get what I'm saying? A little bit. Hey, you know what time it is? To guard that schnitzel up. All right.
Hear the team making some jokes
So,
out there.
he's
Yep.
saying, like,
Nice to hear they're having
4-1.
fun.
All right.
Yeah, it's absolutely good to keep it light out there.
I know of a lot of teams that can get
Yeah,
a little
we're
bit
saying, like,
tight, especially at national
close in.
championships, just because any pressure they feel.
Right, absolutely. The pressure can definitely make things a little more high-strung, so it's definitely nice to see
Line's
that
good. Line's good.
they're keeping
Where
it
is
loose and
it?
having fun. Sometimes that's when you play the best.
Definitely. I think that's when I play the best,
Yeah,
when I'm enjoying it.
me as well. And that's what
Has
we're here for,
room.
is to enjoy some curling.
I
So
think kind of just on its own. Sure. Sure.
Yep.
Looks like this
Good.
one's coming up
I like it there.
light. They might have been calling a second center guard
I
based off
think-
where they had the broom.
yeah, they definitely were
It
calling a
doesn't curl
guard.
too much. Yeah. Doesn't.
It does leave Team Ponzio a chance to draw in from the outturn side,
Yep.
get in a good placement on a rock and set up a skips deuce.
I almost
Is
wouldn't
it
have minded
still
if
what I, like, do
Hollands
for
had
LSD,
played the
or?
draw themselves and beat Ponzio to it.
That's what I was thinking they were doing. Just based off
Right.
the broom, I was like thinking they were going to throw
Has
that
to be
in
under.
turn right into the top house.
Right.
Where?
I think if they were going to throw the guard, they might have tried to guard this outturn side, because we've seen
Clean.
a few draws come down here.
Clean.
Just the other
Clean.
side where mostly hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa. Whoa.
Seaver's mostly staying off this one.
Get it under at least.
They want to make
Yep,
sure it's
yep,
going to be shot.
Yeah.
They're more
Whoa.
worried about staying shot than they are where exactly in the house it is.
What was time? 70?
Looks like it might have just a little too deep.
I say we just
Yeah, I
line.
believe it
Top-
looks like it's
top
second
house.
shot.
Top house, you got it.
We have backing.
Yeah.
We'll see. Natalie Hollands called this draw that we were talking about last shot.
Yep. I really like this call.
I do too. I think if they make it well, it's going to be hard for Team
We're
Ponzio
gonna
to
draw in.
get a point
We're
here.
thinking, like,
Absolutely, it
top
definitely will
8.
put the pressure
yeah,
on.
It's like we got back here.
I think a perfect spot would be
Yeah.
like biting the button, if
Yeah.
not a little over the top of it.
I agree, yeah. Make the
Yeah.
draw as hard as possible.
As long as it's buried.
But definitely making sure that its second shot is key here.
For sure.
That way, Team Ponzio is forced to make a shot just for one.
Yeah.
Line's good. Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No,
Heard the by
never,
Sophia saying the line's
never.
good. Sweepers are saying back though.
Never.
Sweepers
Sorry.
staying off.
Never.
It does like
It's
it'll slip
alright.
through the rings.
It's alright. At most, they can get.
Okay,
The only issue for Team
we're
Ponzio is
not
how do you
sitting,
get
are
rid
we?
of that
No.
Of
red?
that red rock to generate more than one.
Do we want to force? I
The
don't
only
know.
thought I may have is if
I
you
don't
try to
think
sneak
there's
through
any
the
way
two
to
red center
Yeah,
guards
I
with
was
like
just
back line.
looking at that, yeah.
Super
It's tough,
wide,
though.
Just past the guard.
It's definitely difficult.
It's definitely
Ooh,
there
take
though
it
with
in.
the way the ice has been curling, I
Sure.
think.
Even if you
And it would
come
be for
here,
3.
though, you're
Right.
fine.
Is the force that bad?
And you make this, you get your 3. You miss it, you give
Let's
up
just
1.
try to
Give up
draw.
one,
That's
which
the
is
same risk as throwing the draw to the button.
Absolutely.
And it's so
If
early.
they get
It's
one, we
totally
get one,
worth the
that's
risk
okay.
this early
Get it.
on. And like you were saying, it's the same risk as throwing the draw, so you might as well.
Looks like they will choose to throw just the draw to the pin. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I don't know if
Whatever
I want
she's
a
more
forcer,
comfortable
I
with
want a
here.
point.
Exactly. And it being
So
so
we're
early,
just
I
trying for
totally
point.
understand not quite knowing where that line would be.
Yeah.
Because they'd probably have to skinny the left side red guard.
Yeah, I believe so.
Where?
They're looking for full 8 on this draw. Sweepers keeping their distance. They don't want to touch it too much.
Whoa, whoa, looks fine.
They want to make sure it stops.
Yeah,
Sweepers are
Whoa.
cleaning it now.
yeah, yeah, hard.
Looks like it's pretty close.
Okay,
Came
hard.
down a lot on them at the
Yeah,
end, but
it
it's
did. It'll
just
end
a
up
great
being-
weight there.
Yeah, just fine.
All right, so that'll be 1 yellow for Ponzio after the first end, and we'll be right back after this break.
The Granite Society recognizes your financial support of the USA Curling Mission by virtue of your loyalty and leadership gifts. Through your Granite Society donation, you inspire continued development of the sport, as USA Curling can fund grassroots growth and development that prepares our nation's athletes to represent Team USA on the world stage, Olympic and Paralympic Games. Join the Granite Society today.
We are back in the second end. Last end, we saw Team Ponzio forced to take their 1 with the skip, making a nice draw right to the forefoot.
Nice draw. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be exciting to see if we have some more aggressive play here in the second end.
Alyssa!
Based off the attempts in the first end to throw guards, I think we are going to see some aggressive plays.
Right.
Yeah, hard!
Last end was pretty busy. There were a good amount of guards out front and locks in the house.
Absolutely.
Yes! Hard!
She was really working hard to get this one over the hog line.
Yeah.
Looks like it will be fine.
Sorry. Good work.
It'll be a little bit off center here, but
Light is okay.
And a little high, but they can definitely put a second one underneath.
can definitely work with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looks like Team Hollands is going to try to throw a corner guard right under that one. Utilize the mistake from
The fact that it's off the
Ponzio.
center line. Yep.
definitely.
Yeah, I definitely like
Yes,
that.
Natalie, it's gonna need it.
Yeah.
Really working to get it over the center line again here, though.
Yeah.
I'd like to put this as much under that yellow as possible.
Hers don't curl that much, Natalie.
Yeah.
And this one will actually end up being almost
Top
a
house
center
is good.
guard. So we'll see Team
85,
Hollands
90.
utilizing that this time.
Line's
Lead.
narrow. Where's
Lead
close?
Carly Setter sliding out.
Alyssa, have clean. Whoa, where? T back. T.
Super saying it's
Top
T
edge
to
of
back
curl,
house.
looks back.
They'd rather let it stop
Back,
on its own.
Maybe back 12.
Right.
Maybe grab a
Whoa.
little bit more frost or
Only for
anything, fresh
weight.
pebble.
Only for weight. Line's fine right now. Line's fine right now. It's curling all the
It's going to
way.
be close.
Might stick
Good try.
around in the rings
It looks like it will just be a
Just
biter.
for a biter.
Been learning not to call these like, oh, it looks fine early.
Right, absolutely.
They're gliding a lot farther than they might seem they would.
Right.
Especially when the skips are sweeping their heart out to get it out of the house.
Exactly.
3-8.
Alright. Whoa. Line's good. Going down.
Team Holland's trying to
Dying,
wrap around
dying.
the center guard they left last rock. Looks very close. Sweepers are making sure
Those
it's
look
getting by.
close.
They do want it to
We
stop.
wanted to get it around.
This one will also end up a little deep.
Ends up being almost a freeze, but that's a
Right.
fine spot, really.
Yeah. That spot is really gliding.
It
which
is,
Which we've definitely seen in previous games as well, but
for sure.
Pro
thing,
side
They
light.
almost overcurled the
They-
second
Pro side
guard.
light.
yeah, you're right. No, yeah, it almost looks like you can see all of that rock.
It's a crazy
Yeah.
big finish at the end.
Line's good.
Absolutely.
Where's close? Christine, clean. Curl, Penny.
It's Alyssa Hahn's rock coming down the ice. Hear the
Don't
sweepers say
let it
back
pass
house
T.
T. I want this one to
Christine.
pull up a little bit.
Sit down.
Whoa. Finish.
Again,
Finished nicely.
gliding
That's
a little
okay.
bit.
But it does stop in time. This
Yep.
one's definitely
backing.
buried.
Definitely, yeah.
lots of backing.
Yeah, you almost have to make it by that guard with a lot of room to get buried.
All right.
I feel like oftentimes you think of like just getting by the guard in order to get buried, but you
think she wants to
almost have to
open it
get
up.
by with like
A foot
1
or
or
more.
2 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a higher guard, you'll see teams clear the
Whoa!
rocks by like 3 or 4 feet
There's
and then end up being fully
there's
buried.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very dependent on the ice conditions and
Curl.
how high the guard is placed.
Team Holland's calling to peel out their own center
got
guard.
it.
Nicely executed.
Good shot.
I like that call.
I do too. I think it never hurts. All the rocks in the back of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Pro side here.
Clear stuff early.
Yeah,
Pro side
it's a
light.
nice spot
Yeah,
to
pro
just,
side.
I guess bail is the right
Wait,
word.
where's-
Yep.
To
Yeah.
make sure that you're not going to get into a mess that you don't want to be in.
Mm-hmm. Especially if the end wasn't necessarily turning out how they wanted it to in the beginning. It's nice to recognize
good.
that and be able to reset.
It's close. T. We want top. Top only. Whoa.
Looks like Team Ponzio is
Not
calling
T,
to go
not
top
T,
house, kind of
not
behind
T.
their corner guard, their high corner guard. Super saying it's already at T line.
No. Let it sit. Curl it. Yeah. Yeah. Curl it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely going to stop
Yep,
in the
yep.
house. We'll see where on this yellow it stops.
fine.
Just right to it.
With how they're lined up, you
Want a
might see
hit?
Team Holland's call a hit here. I believe they're fully open.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
They will indeed
It'll
call a hit.
curl, so no need to like push or anything. Just trust your mechanics.
This will be Ella Fleming throwing this shot.
Mm-hmm.
Normal! Whoa! 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 No!
Let's get Natalie calling the sweepers off. They want this one to curl up a little more.
Good shot.
They remove
Good
the
try.
back yellow biter and the red that was frozen to it, but
Mhm.
they do leave the 2 yellows sitting in
Top
the back
house,
8 and back
pro
4.
side light.
However, they
Top
are open,
12, pro side light.
and it looks
Okay.
like Team Ponzio is going to call a top 12. If it ends up being a guard, that's okay.
Yep.
Just kind of block it off, have Team Hollands waste a few more stones trying to remove stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. Top 12.
Sweepers
Clean.
just slightly cleaning. Must be pretty close.
Gotta be top. Okay, well.
Cleaning
Alyssa.
up now. Might be running on that path.
No. Alyssa. Let it sit. Sit down, top. Sit down, top. Sit down, top.
Does pull up
Pull
just above
up.
the T line.
Yep.
It's good. Yes, I do.
I'm sure we'll see Natalie Hollands here.
Another hit attempt.
Yes, definitely.
There is a triple.
There is.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty close to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be happy, though, even if they hit on the nose and keep backing behind them.
Yeah, nose is totally acceptable.
Yeah. 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 Hard, Ella, hard.
Ella's sweeping hard to keep the stroke on the
Hard.
line it's on.
Come on.
All right, no roll.
Let's see what happens. They will roll over to be
Pretty good.
third shot.
But we'll be completely
Top
open
12.
here.
Same shot. Pro side light.
Kenna Ponzio calling the same shot they wanted to throw in the last end.
Yep.
The line looked really good last time. They just wanted it to be a few feet higher.
Maybe 4 feet shorter.
Exactly. Top 8, top 12. Definitely want to be out counting the red on the side.
Yeah, I think it's definitely key to be third shot here, at least.
That's good. Top. Whoa.
Christine's
Top.
weird shot coming down the ice.
No. Curl only. Curl Fanny. Only top. Only top. Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa. Yeah,
Definitely
Alyssa.
gonna be hard from the previous one.
Yes. Hard. Good shot.
That's great placement.
Definitely. Nice little finish by
Good
Alyssa at the
sweep,
end
guys.
to make sure it gets over the
Absolutely.
center line.
Yeah.
Just hit it nose. Yep. Normal. Nose hit.
Similar shot being called by Natalie Hollands. See Sophia try to make the same shot again.
Right.
Yeah.
They hit a little closer to nose. I think they'll catch another yellow in the back.
Yeah, I think so.
Hard, Ella! Come on!
Ella's sweeping hard again right away.
Whoa! Up!
Looks like it's close.
Up!
They don't want to cross center line too much.
Oh, very close.
I like that.
Not
Like, go
quite
out.
sure whose second
Just
shot.
Neither am I.
Try
It'll
to be
definitely be
top.
close.
Pro side top 12 or pro
Yeah.
side?
The red
Go ahead,
is mostly
guard,
buried
top
under
12.
that really high guard. Probably
Yeah.
maybe a quarter open.
Anything up.
Okay.
But Team Ponzio
And if
elected
it's
to
heavy,
ignore
curl
it
it
and try
under.
to curl under the rock.
Yeah,
You got it.
I agree with that. I mean, they've thrown this shot so many times this end, they should be pretty comfortable with the ice here and the
top
speed.
12. If it's heavy, curl it under.
And combining that red that just
dry.
rolled there and that high guard, it's already basically a double center.
Right.
But pro side
But it never
guard
hurts to
is
draw
good
under
too.
that.
Mm-hmm.
We rather. Okay. Where? It's close. Mine are close. Where?
Sweeper's calling the weight up.
Clean. It'll curl.
They don't want to touch
Good
it if they
top.
don't have to.
Alyssa. Charlie. Yeah. Alyssa. Hard.
I'm calling to make sure that it's by the red guard. They don't want to crash.
Tick it in. Tick. That's good. That's good.
Just touch it.
Good job. Okay.
Ending up with
I'd
a
say
pretty
just
good
draw
result
down.
there.
Yeah.
Still not sure who's
4
counting
foot
the
T-line.
back yellow
Don't
biter or the
need to.
red.
Yeah. It's tough to tell.
Looks like Natalie chose to try the draw that we just saw Kenna throw.
Yep.
I'm thinking just to draw in.
Yeah, maybe having to give herself a little more ice here after they ticked off that red on the previous shot.
If they can get even a little buried under the top 8 yellow, it'll be a pretty good spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it.
Line's good. Yes, Ella.
Good play
Ella,
like line.
yes.
Yeah.
I'll slip you on
Come
the
on.
inside to
You got it. Hard,
hold the
guys.
line, make
Has
it not
lots
curl.
of room. Has lots of room.
Now we're hearing that it has some room.
Oh, has lots
Yep.
of room. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Super seemed to like
Hard,
the weight.
hard, 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 hard. Come on,
Pretty
come on, come on,
close.
come on, come on, come on.
Really dig
Hard,
in
hard,
here.
hard.
Try to bring it over as far as they can.
Nice.
It will be shot stone, but I believe it's
Nose
wide
roll.
open.
Roll is
Right.
fine. Yeah.
We really
Team
want the
Ponzio with
roll,
the chance to
but
sit
nose
3,
is
maybe
fine
4.
too.
Yep.
You got it.
Really put some pressure on Team
Just
Hollands here in the second
hit
end.
and stay
Absolutely.
in.
They do have to hit
Okay.
nose here. They can't really afford to hit outside of nose or else they'll jam on that yellow in the
Please
back
center,
8.
curl, line.
How's Broom?
And they'll also give Team Hollands a way to draw
Okay,
back in or
hit
hit
roll
back
in.
in.
Right.
We don't
Stick
have
on the
hammers,
nose here.
so
They
don't
might not even
touch
be able
rocks.
to. Team Holland might not be able to make a hit and stick
Reminder.
back
Yeah.
to be
I
shot.
agree.
Hit
Yeah,
nose
I
is
think
fine. We just
it'll
need
force them to
hit
draw.
and come in is good. Yeah, go hard! Hard!
They'll sweep right away.
Hard! Hard!
They gotta make sure they buy the yellow in the top 8.
Hard! Hard! Yes!
So this is working really hard to get this by.
Close.
It does manage to get by and actually get the inside
Gets
roll.
the inside, yeah.
All right. Walk out of
And adds another biter to that ring of biters.
Ring of 8-foot biters, absolutely.
Hopefully for Team Hollands, those won't matter, and she'll throw the same exact draw again.
Right, yeah. Yeah, exactly the same.
It's always nice to have the same shot
Touching
twice.
4,
Yes.
touching 4.
Absolutely.
Where is it? Oh, there, then no, 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 no.
The line appears to be
No.
okay. The Super's staying back.
Really,
They
really
might want
up,
this to
really
catch some
up.
fresh pebble, slow down a little bit. Looks like it's definitely trying to. But it will slip just through the rings.
Sorry. I don't know. Push
3
it's a
yellow or measure.
Steal at least 2.
Measure.
It's hard to tell with the 8-foot biters.
That's right.
Looks like they're calling for a
This one
measure.
Let's talk about a
The 6.
measure.
3 for sure.
Oh, 3 for sure.
Wonder which one's the one that's for sure.
These 2 for sure.
Oh,
3 for sure. So these 3 yellows can go out.
Okay, so
But-
the yellow and closest to the center line, biting the
Yes,
8-foot,
it's
is
3
counting.
for sure.
is the one
Ella.
counting. And they'll pull the rocks away
Yes.
so that the official can come in and measure to see which stone is closest here.
For
They're
4
measuring
yellow.
for 4th shot.
Yep. The Ponzio is definitely going to score 3 here.
The official heading over to between the sheets to grab the measuring device. I feel like this must be a nerve-wracking job to be the one who has to measure.
Absolutely, yeah, especially when they're so close. I remember in Fargo Junior Nationals, they had that one measure where
You're good.
they were exactly the same.
Yeah, I remember
I don't know
that.
if you remember that.
I
Yeah.
do remember that.
That was pretty crazy.
4 yellow.
I'd never seen that before.
So the official indicating that it is yellow that's closer. So that will be a steal of 4 for Team Ponzio to take the lead of 5-0 going into the 3rd.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport, elevate the game.
All right, we're back here in the 3rd end of our feature match of Team Ponzio versus Team Hollands. Last end we saw Team Hollands come up a little heavy on their last draw,
gotta be
and
in,
we
gotta
saw
be
a measure actually. It ended up being a steal of 4 for Team Ponzio
Yeah.
to take the lead 5-0.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Hard!
Now might be a good time to mention we do have a couple of games going on here on sheets 1 and 2 for playoff contention. So
Birdie!
Team View is here at 3-1 on sheet 1 against
Okay.
Team
It's not bad.
Barden, and then on sheet 2 we have Team Jones, who is 4-0, playing Team Goryanova, who's also 3-1. So a couple of tight games to see who will get the second spot in the playoffs.
A win by Team Jones will guarantee them a spot. Win by Team Goryanova will
About a
potentially
3-8.
make a tiebreaker scenario.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
You got it. Yep.
3.
Yep.
Yeah, and if
3,
we have
4, 3, 4.
a win by Team Goryanova and a win by Team
All right,
View,
you guys got
will
it.
actually
Keep going.
make Team Goryanova, Team View, and Team Jones tied at the same
At the
record.
same, all at 4-1.
4-1, yeah.
Yes.
In which case it'll come down to one team getting through based off of their draw shot challenge scores, and the other 2 teams having to play a
If you
tiebreaker.
penalize,
Right.
that's good.
So two important games to watch
going
there.
on here. Yeah.
You can see line scores over on Curling Zone or the USA Curling website.
Mhm.
And we'll also give updates periodically throughout the event.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, we can do our first one now.
Awesome.
So, Team Barton versus Team View, they're tied at 2 after 2 ends. Excuse me.
Whoa.
Team Jones versus Team Goranova.
That's
Team
great.
Jones is leading 2-1
Great
after 2.
shot.
Team Tamboli versus Team McRail. Team Tamboli is up 7-0 after 2.
Thank you.
Team McDonald versus Team Strauss. Team McDonald's up 1-0 after 2.
You got
And
it.
Team Berg versus Team Shumakow. Team Shumakow is up 5-1 after 2.
3-7, 3-8. I think it needs it.
Line's good.
Looking back at our feature sheet, we see there is one yellow center guard. It looks as though Team Hollands is trying to go around it.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get set up and get their 2
Yeah,
here.
You got it. Yep.
A little switch of momentum.
Yeah. Good shot. Good swing.
Nice draw.
Yeah, very nice shot.
Can you see this? Okay, just need a piece. Feel this is good. But here.
Kind of indicating that she'd
Yeah.
like that rock being taken out of play, but indicating that the pro side miss is to peel that rock.
Also on the sheet, you don't hear much communication.
Christine.
Might be a little on the wide side, it appears.
Oh,
We'll actually just touch the rock.
just touch
Got
it
a
and
tiny piece
put
of
it under the guard a little bit more than it was previously, actually.
I like that.
See Natalie Holland's calling for
4-1, 4-2.
another guard in front of the yellow.
Take a deep
Try
breath.
and create a little wall of defense.
Right.
Trust yourself. Take a deep breath.
Ella Fleming sliding out.
Line's good.
On its own, on its own.
3, 2, 3.
A 3, definitely a 3.
Super saying that's a
Right,
3,
yeah.
so it's already a
Plan
tight guard. Probably going to be
Plan
close
B,
to the
what's
yellow
plan
one
B?
that's there already.
Right.
Come in the house. Yeah.
If they can get some separation, that would be
Yep,
ideal.
Yep.
Looks like they might be able to actually draw around.
Deciding to come under.
Hard.
Good plan B here.
Yeah, great plan B.
Shot.
Shot.
Does appear to be mostly under the guard.
Run back. Nose.
Enough so
Feels
we're
fine too.
kind of Ponzio's going to call the run back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you peel the guard, it's fine,
Friend.
but nose is preferable.
Alyssa Hahn throwing this.
Christine, clean. Clean. Yeah. Christine, whoa.
Looks pretty close.
That's okay. Roll
Oh,
it.
very close.
Just go by. They will roll over, I think, far enough to not leave a guard.
Mm-hmm.
Or a guard that guards anything, I should
got
say.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-1,
See
4-2.
some Hans try to throw the guard right back up. And now it'll be their own. So that's a
Mhm.
bonus. You don't have to worry about the other team throwing the run back and sticking it behind their own corner.
Right.
Line's
4-3. It's like a 1.
All right, yep.
The Super say it's a
Get it
1, which means
over.
it's just over the hog line.
Hard, guys.
They're going to try to bring it a little deeper just because of how much rocks are going to be able to curl.
Right. Sweepers really working to get this one over.
Whoa, save your energy.
Looks like it's
Whoa.
going to stop just short.
That's all right.
But it is only the third end, so restarting is okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Firm
Post the
weight.
double played. Maybe they'll go into
Nose.
a blank end and retry again in the
Firm
fourth.
weight, nose.
Right.
Or yeah, the fourth, sorry.
Nose. Nose. Firm. Yes, go hard. Yes, hard.
Almost before she let go.
Yes, hard. Yeah, all the way. All the way.
Really want to make sure
Go,
they get rid
go,
of at
go,
least
go,
one of
go.
the reds.
Yes, yes, hard.
Looks like they'll make contact.
And one red does leave.
That's fine. That works. Good
That's
shot.
definitely okay.
All right.
Team Hollands electing to put the guard back up.
4-1.
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Make the other team keep throwing rocks at these guards.
Yeah. Force them to keep peeling.
Line's good. Where is it?
Whoa.
Just over.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sweeper's
finish
letting this
on
one
its own.
sit.
Whoa.
Now you can see him cleaning, so they must think it's close.
Wow. On its own.
They care more about the line on this one than the distance, I would say. The weight.
Yeah, I think they just didn't want it to overcurl, so having the sweepers get off of it.
Hit. Feels okay.
Looks like you can see the back one. Be roughly a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Team Ponzio calling the hit.
Yeah.
They said the pro side is if it overcurls and you get the guard, that's okay too.
That's okay, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard. Yeah.
Sweep right away.
Whoa. Whoa.
They don't want to cross the center line too much, just a little bit.
I
Looks
got
like
it.
they'll do just that.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, nice
Beautiful.
sweep.
You got it.
Natalie calling to put that rock right back.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can make a little better under the guard and not give the
3-9.
opposing team a shot at it.
Right.
It's narrow, you guys. Narrow. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Take a look. Whoa.
Oh.
It's going into the house. Looks like it's going to go a little bit deep, but it should be mostly buried.
Yeah.
Guess you guys
Anything
are
it
just too good
might-
sweepers.
Poke out the other side. Maybe a little bit.
Just a hair, if anything, but
Yeah.
mostly underneath.
Mostly buried.
Let's come.
It still can't be hit,
Right.
but they just have to throw a lighter weight, like a backline to hack.
Right.
Looks
And
like
if we can somehow curl to get that, that's fine. Just peel.
you can hear her kind of say
Not
that there.
nose. Can't be nose.
They're going to throw peel, get rid of this red.
Right.
If it goes by, it might curl just enough to get the one on the back.
Yeah. And I think that's definitely the way that you
Peel.
throw this shot. I like the way that they're coming just because if you do end up missing the peel, there's definitely a chance that you
listen,
catch
main
that one in the
sweeper.
back.
The only risk is if you hit it thinner than you might imagine.
Right.
You could run
Don't
into the
really
yellow
want
and
a
actually
nose,
bounce
we
another
want
red
a
into the
option
house.
there, maybe.
That's a good point. Yeah. Could get a little unlucky with the angles.
Hard.
So sweeper's on right
Rolling
away.
Sweep almost
Hard.
before she releases the stone.
Yeah.
Mainly they want to make sure they get rid of the guard and don't leave another one.
Hard.
That's
Roll
what we
it.
were talking about
Roll
earlier.
it. Roll it.
They will hit it almost on the nose.
She almost got the double there.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
It's
like,
like
right
12
here.
foot run back.
Right.
Pro side light.
Pro side light. Here.
Because that stays as a guard in front of the red, we'll see
Yeah.
Team Holland's actually choosing to go right around it.
Mm-hmm.
Try to sink another one into the house fully buried.
Right.
Draw. Top house. Pro side light.
You can hear her say pro side
Alright.
light there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they mean light as in top house, like top 12 type of thing.
Yeah.
I think they definitely want to make sure this is inside the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they accidentally leave another center guard, the opposing team can just come right
And
under.
just come around and beat them to it. Yeah, they definitely want to be in here. This could be an opportunity for them to generate a 3 here.
Where is it? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Take a look.
Yes. In the house. In the house. In the house.
Sweeper's on for
Whoa. Whoa.
weight and line, it seems.
All right.
That looks like it's
It's
really
fine.
taking off.
Wow,
Whoa.
yeah.
Might have picked on something or
Might
grabbed.
have.
Whoa.
Get it.
Whoa.
It's okay. It's okay.
Not the outcome they wanted, but they are still sitting
Tops
one under a guard.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it in the rings. Yeah. Maybe a little more.
That rock on the back eight's covered enough
Doesn't
that
curl a lot.
Team
Just
Ponzio
get
won't try to
top.
chase it. They're going to draw instead.
Right.
I think if they make this one well, they might be set up for a chance to
For
steal.
another steal, right.
Okay.
But no matter where it goes,
Okay.
Team Hollands will
Depending on
most likely have a
curl,
shot for a chance for 2.
Top 12 or coming up to it's okay. We just don't want to be exposed. If we're up to it, we want to curl.
Here, Kenna talking to the sweepers about the range of acceptability on the shot.
Yeah, she's been really good about communicating the pro side misses to her
Where?
team, which is very
Where is it?
important.
Back, clean.
It's nice to make sure your whole team's on the same page.
Curly, clean.
So if
Have
something is
curly,
going wrong and you
curly,
can't hear each other,
clean.
you
Yep.
at least know what the general
Whoa,
idea of
gotta
what you're trying to
curl,
do is.
Exactly.
Sweepers staying back.
Top,
Carly.
only top.
Must think the
only
weight's a little
top.
heavy. They really want this one to sit for shot to
Yeah.
force Natalie to throw her last
Okay.
against something.
Right.
And it will do just that.
Say,
But it looks like it's
you like
open.
hack?
So we'll see
I
Team
don't wanna
Hollands
do
throw
more
a hit
than
here for their
control
second point.
because, yeah,
Right.
then it's hard to go for. I like that with control. Well, control down. Control down.
Even calling control
Okay,
down.
yeah.
I like that weight call.
I agree. Yeah, there's no need to throw anything more than that, I don't think.
With their sweepers, you can be a little tight. They'll be able to hold it.
down.
If you're a little wide, they can also carve it over just fine.
Right.
If you start throwing more weight than that, you won't be able to really move the rock beyond the path that it's on already.
And you might as well use your sweepers to help you out a little bit.
It
So
is their job.
yes.
Line's good.
Yep.
Is it control?
Sounds like they like the line.
Whoa, whoa. No. Whoa, Morgan, no.
Looks like it's got to move.
Come on, come on, come on.
Might see them try to carve it at the end here. I want to make sure they stick around.
And they'll do
They
just
will.
that.
2 red.
It's a score of 2 for Team Hollands to make the score 5-2 after 3.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
And we are back with the 4th end here. Last time we saw Natalie Hollands throw a hit to score 2 points to make the score 5-2 after the 3rd. It's been a close game so far.
Line's good.
Held back, held back. 1, 2, 1.
All right, yep.
So Team Hollands throwing the center guard here. Make sure this one gets over the hog line, stays close to that line.
Whoa. You're good.
I like it.
With how high it is, we might
Good
actually
job.
see a second corner center guard be thrown after this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yep. 85 is great. Nice.
Weight's close. Line's good. Alyssa have
I hear the
clean.
sweepers like the weight on this one. They try to come right around that center guard that Team Hollands just threw.
Got a curl. Just let it die, let it die. Looks back. Let it die, let it die. Sit.
We'll come
That's
just
okay.
a little bit deep here.
But it does stop in the house.
Hit and
Let's see
roll.
if Team Hollands will call the hit or the draw. And it looks like they want to throw the hit.
Control. I got it.
A little flop under would be nice for them.
Right.
Yeah!
Sweep called right away. Inside sweeper on. Trying to hold it from curling.
Whoa. It's all right.
A little slip
I'm
there,
sorry.
but she caught
I'm
herself.
sorry.
Right.
All right. No, I just don't want you to hurt yourself. Pin roll.
Ponzio calling for the hit right back. Slowly work this rock up towards the front of the house and maybe underneath the guard too.
Right.
Down weight. Alyssa. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Seems like it's close.
Yeah, yeah.
Super sweeping to
Get
make
the
sure it
roll.
stays in the house. Pulling it over, but
Sorry, my
looks
bad.
like it's gonna roll to
I was
the
in the
other
way.
side of the guard, staying open.
Right.
In roll. Control.
Trust your mechanics.
Yeah.
Same shot being called here, just trying to roll the other
Oh,
way.
it is.
Back under that center guard.
Line's good. Clean.
Normal.
Yep. Yep.
So you just want to keep this from crossing the center line.
Yes.
They really want to stick in the
That's
house
us,
here.
Morgan.
Does roll out.
Yep.
I like that. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind drawing in.
Ponzio calling the peel. I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I agree.
Up 3 with the hammer. You don't want to mess around with any center guards.
Yeah, they'll just want to hit out whatever they can here for sure.
Yes, yes. Hard. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Other
See if they
side.
can roll the other way this time.
Catch that.
Let's go
Catch
with
it.
just that.
Very nice shot.
Nice.
Not even the gods above can separate the two.
Like
At
someone's
some
singing
point
something.
they'll miss a field,
Yeah.
but we can put up guards all day.
Once
4-1.
again, keeping it light, having fun out there.
Take a deep
It's
breath.
great to see.
You just came from an awesome hit.
Now they're calling
An
to
awesome
replace the center
intern.
guard that
It's all right.
the other team just peeled.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I like it. It's good. I think go 2. 2.
Super's like the weight.
Yeah.
Pulling out a 2, so it'll be halfway to the house.
Yep. Dying. It's dying. It's over. It's over. Whoa. Whoa, Morgan. Whoa. Whoa.
Put back
Good shot.
almost in the same exact spot.
Right. Kind of will call just to do the same thing and peel it out of there.
Yeah, yeah. Hard. Whoa, whoa,
Super's on it right away.
whoa.
And they're calling off. They want to make sure they hit
Roll
enough for it
it
to get it
out.
out.
Roll it. Roll it. It's not roll.
Ends up hitting on the nose. Not too sure where they stopped sweeping. It looked like it was
Mm.
pretty close.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
But they know the curl better than we do, so
True.
I like 3-9.
probably thought it was going to come up a little more than it did.
Mm-hmm.
Team Holland's going to try to place this guard back again.
Line's good. Where is it?
Nothing. No. 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 No.
Whoa. Not even.
On its own.
Oh.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I want this one to be above the T line.
Mm-hmm.
Good
So
shot.
it might be right on it or a little behind it.
Just a little behind.
But that's okay.
What
Those
can
look to
you
be mostly
see?
buried.
Mm-hmm.
You might
Right.
see Team
Maybe.
Ponzio
On this
chase
side.
it, and
Right.
then if they hit the guard, they hit
No.
the guard.
Yeah, it's high enough where I think that you're definitely able to dig at it
Yeah,
if you want to.
Yeah. You just get close to that guard. Harley, yes!
Should call right away. Don't try to get by this guard.
Yes! Yes! All the way! Yes! Yes!
Really working to get it
Looks
by.
really
Peel,
close.
peel! Roll it! Roll it!
Just touch it on the way by.
Hits the guard, but
Okay. Not bad. I got it.
Does move the guard off of
A
the
little down,
rock in the
right?
house.
right.
So it's a fine outcome for that shot. That
Mhm.
was the
Yeah.
plan B.
4-1.
Natalie calling to put the guard back,
4-1, 4-2.
protect their one in the house,
Right.
make Team Ponzio waste a few more peeling, and then maybe on their last they'll try to make a better positioning.
Better placement, yeah.
Line's good.
Just clean, just clean. Clean. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Over. Get it over.
Sweeper's like the weight, I think.
Get it
So
over.
make sure it's over.
All right.
Good shot.
Looks like it overcurled just a little bit.
Do you see it? Yeah.
It looks like you should be able to see all of that rock.
Rollout's good.
Team Ponzio will call the hit here. They'd like to stick around, but
Yeah.
if they end up rolling out, I think they're okay with that.
I agree.
Whoa. Carly, clean.
See if they can guide the stone over across the center line. Looks like it won't quite get there.
Won't quite, yeah.
I kind of like coming right here. Even if you're up here, I think that's okay.
Yeah, I like it. I'd put me out
Take
here.
a little bit more than what I had.
All right, yeah.
Looks like they're gonna try to place another rock right in that line of reds that they have going.
Guard those celery sticks up.
She said celery stick that, I think.
Celery stick, yeah.
Haven't heard that, but I like it.
But I like it, yeah.
All right.
Every team has their own jargon
It just needs to make
for
it.
stuff.
Okay. What's a good time?
I think the original call here is to go top 12
Yeah.
in the way of the rock in the house. But they did say that pro side is light, leave a guard. That's
yeah,
okay.
Line's
absolutely.
pretty good.
A lot of the draw path is
Whoa.
blocked on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So I do
Oh,
agree that a
wide,
guard is
wide.
still fine.
It's still, yeah, absolutely.
And has some room to
I
move.
think it's on its own, you guys. I think it'll cut.
We're
Take it
waiting,
if you
hoping that this will
can.
cut on its
Yep.
own.
Look
This is
for
going
it
to touch
low
the
tip.
guard.
Yep,
So it didn't
that's
get any
good.
roll off of it. They don't
Alright.
get much.
Right. Does tighten up the port a little bit,
You can see
though.
more than I can. Yeah.
There should still be enough for Team Ponzio to come down and
Curls a lot.
hit that red out of play.
More,
Mhm.
like edge. Pro side, peel a guard. Okay?
Here, kind of say pro side peel the guard.
Right.
Hit. And
I
if
don't
we
think
can
she
stick,
cares
that's
too much
great.
about which one,
Mhm.
as long as one of them goes.
No.
Yeah, no.
Normal.
Right, absolutely.
Let's try to stick. If we peel guard or roll, that's okay. Yeah! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Hard! Yeah! Hard!
Pretty hard to get this by the top
Hard! Hard!
It's pretty close.
Hard!
Oh, and they'll
We'll
just
just touch
kick
it.
it.
It's actually
Oh,
double rubs and sends the red into the house. Right to the button.
right.
Pretty
A
unfortunate
little
luck
bit of
there.
an unlucky.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
I like the guard.
I like that side as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here?
This
It
one's
just
gonna
has to be
throw
right on the
the
left
guard
side
on the two
center
reds
line.
now that they're in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
They're switching their turn to the other side, which is a little interesting. They
Yeah.
just threw this shot
On
multiple
the
times on the other side.
Other turn, yeah.
Let's guard this.
But if they know the path, I think this is fine.
Then it's totally acceptable, yeah.
You know. All right.
Thinking back to Natalie's first
Yeah,
shot.
we're
It probably
gonna
got caught on that path
need
that
to
we've
stay
seen
on
be
the
straight
right
on the 8-foot
Yeah,
line.
you're right.
Because it just didn't really want to come over.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Whoa, 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 where is it? Where is it?
Take a look.
Whoa, just, whoa, needs to be like a 2.
I want this one to end up
Whoa.
pretty much just touching the center
Whoa,
line.
it needs
Yep.
to curl. Take it.
Looks like it needs to curl.
Yes.
So they'll have the
Gotta move
outside
quite a
sweeper.
bit.
Come on,
Yeah,
come
they'll have
on,
the
come
outside
on.
sweeper go on it.
Hard! Hard!
Keep moving as
Come
far as they
on.
can.
All right, that's good.
They'll get it
All right.
Mostly
Good job.
over.
mostly over.
I feel that that was the important side to cover.
Right.
To not leave the nose double.
Mm-hmm.
If you come almost nose and sit here. Yeah, roll out, they get
I
one.
think you can
If
see
we hit
roughly
thin,
half to
that's
3/4
okay.
of this red
Because
rock
if you
on
roll out,
the
then,
button.
yeah. Okay. Here's good.
So you kind of call a pretty similar hit to what she had on her first shot.
Yep.
Yep. Hit and stick. If we hit it thin and roll out, that's okay. We give them 1. Either we get 1, they get 1. Don't want to give them 2 again. Alyssa? Yeah! Hard! Hard! Whoa!
Final shot of the end coming down the sheet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sweep it! Sweep it!
Looks like
Okay.
they will jam one red and roll out of the
Right.
8-foot.
One
So
red.
it will be steal of 1 for Team Holland to make the score 5-2 after 4.
1 red, yeah. Let's go down.
The Granite Society recognizes your financial support of the USA Curling Mission by virtue of your loyalty and leadership gifts. Through your Granite Society donation, you inspire continued development of the sport, as USA Curling can fund grassroots growth and development that prepares our nation's athletes to represent Team USA on the world stage, Olympic and Paralympic Games. Join the Granite Society today.
Oh my god. No,
We're back
Snickerdoodle was pretty bad.
for end
though.
5 of this
Ugh.
feature matchup of Team Ponzio versus Team Hollands. Currently, Ponzio is leading 5-3. Last night we saw some pretty good shots by Team Hollands to set themselves up to
Mine's
good
good.
for a steal.
Absolutely. They'll definitely want to carry that momentum on
For sure.
to end 5.
Yep.
See if they can end the first half strong.
Yep.
All right.
It's okay.
You can almost feel that momentum shift.
3.
Team Hollands is laughing, having fun. You can hear it.
Yes, they've definitely loosened up a little bit.
Go under.
Kind of calling for a draw under by their lead, Carly Setter.
Good. Weight's close. T plus. I got a 78. Top house, T plus.
Here, one of the sweepers say that they got
Okay,
a
we want it
78,
up.
3.78
Top
seconds
or
between
T,
the back line and the
under.
hog. We've been hearing a lot of
What's
teams
that?
saying they want 4 seconds, 4.0
4 seconds
to
or
the T line.
a little slower, so they should be coming in
Let it try.
heavy.
It does look like it'll just go through the house.
Yeah. Just a tiny bit more weight. 3.9.
Just a good example of how those times can
Yeah.
really give detailed information about where the rocks might be
Right,
going or
right.
doing.
Absolutely.
I'll see if I can get a hog to hog on this one.
I'll try as well.
Mine's good. 3.9. All right, whoa. On its own, I think, on its own.
Sweepers seem to think this one's a little hot as well.
Definitely 10.
Looks like it's about a 13.7 between the two hog lines.
Watch it.
Which means
Stop. Cease.
we've been seeing around
Sit.
14.5 or a little
Alright.
slower at 14.5 to 15 seconds for T-line over the last couple of days.
So this one at 13-7 and stopping in the house, so makes sense, especially given they were a little further out than normal.
Then absolutely.
Weight's close.
Team
T.
Ponzio going to respond with the same shot here.
Alyssa, clean.
Try to put a draw right on the top of the house. Top 4 probably is where they want to place this one.
Let it sit now. Alyssa. Whoa. Okay.
Sweeper's letting this one
That's
stop on
right.
its own.
It'll actually come to the back red and rub off a little bit.
Does look like it stays for shot, just barely.
I do not know.
Both them being in the back, we might just see the teams leave them alone for now.
Alright. Do you just want to draw? Draw.
I like that idea to draw.
Yeah,
With those
I like
being
the draw a lot.
with those being in the back, it's just backing for any sort of hit that the Team Ponzio might
3-9
try on your
for
Right.
stone. Plus with the center guard as well, you may as well take advantage of there being a chance to have a free draw underneath.
Right.
Line's good. Hold back. Clean. Yep. Yep. 2, 1.
Sweeper saying 2-1, so coming up a little bit shorter than they're wanting. But another center guard isn't a bad outcome.
Yeah, we'll make it over. Over curls too a little more than they expected.
Can you see?
Maybe in part to why it slowed down as much as it did or didn't get as far as they thought.
Right.
Yeah. 320, yep. No!
Looks like Team Ponzio is going to try to
Yeah!
knock this red out that's in the back 12.
Yeah! Whoa!
You have to get by the center guard first and
Carly,
then
clean.
hopefully curl up
Carly,
and
up,
then stick
clean.
around in the side.
Yeah.
They will.
Great.
Good shot. They will sit too, but both of those rocks being at the back of the house.
Control. Trust your mechanics.
Looks like Team Hollands here will call a very similar shot.
Yep.
With where it is, they might even be able to get the roll under the guards.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard.
So he's really working hard to keep this from the
Close.
guard.
Hard. You got it.
They'll get it by the
Goodbye.
guards.
And
Very
a roll
nice
in.
shot, yeah.
Nice shot by Ella. Great sweep. Great call from the skip.
Great team shot.
Feel.
That last shot in a good spot. We'll see. Can
Yeah!
Ponzio here call the
All the
peel
way!
of the center guard.
Yeah, I like this call.
I do too.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard! Yes!
Hard to get the roll away.
Get the roll.
Rolls to the other side of center line, but
That's good.
really stays in the area still.
I heard something happen. 4-1. 4-1, 4-2.
I believe Team Hollands is throwing the center guard back up.
Yep.
Didn't quite hear what they said.
Yeah, they did say 4-1 to 4-2, which would be 4.1 to 4.2 seconds. So I believe that makes sense for a guard.
Yeah, that should make sense.
Whoa. Whoa.
They're probably okay with a plan B of it
Needs
slipping
to
into the top of the
curl.
rings.
As long
Right.
as it's over.
They'll still do the job.
Set 4-0. Let it finish on its own. On its own. Good shot. Stop. 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 Stop right there. Stop right there. Oh.
Can hear them willing it to stop.
I can see all of that.
That's a pretty good shot by Sophia.
Yeah.
Seems
I
like
can see
there,
all of it.
there is a
Try and
port,
get this.
Right.
but it's not a big one.
It's pretty small, yeah.
Feels okay. Okay.
My only worry about going for the one in the house is that the part that's
Normal.
covered is the inside. And so if you hit the outside, you might actually jam it onto
Just
the yellow.
jam it, yeah.
Normal.
I'm wondering if the regular call is the peel, and if you happen to go by, you happen to go
And
by.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I actually really like peeling.
Wow.
I don't think there's need to really take this rock out right away. It's just kind of hanging out in the back of the house.
Peel, roll
And they might end up doing the peel anyway.
Roll it, roll it.
They're a little bit solid on the yellow guard, so they end up just rolling back over to the right side
Yeah.
of the center line.
Other guard. Yeah. You got it.
And Natalie calling to
She's
replace
giving
that
me an
guard that was just
extra.
taken out.
Half foot. 4-0, 4-1. Pull inside. That's all right.
Yeah, Morgan.
Yeah.
Whoa, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Sweepers seem to like the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yes.
they're calling for line. They
Sweeping
don't want
for
this.
line.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't want this to cover or cross
Go,
the
go, it's over.
center line.
All right. Good
So
shot.
they'll do just that. Another nice team shot. It's been a good game so far. A lot of made shots.
Lots of made shots. Yeah, some good curling here.
I feel like it's underappreciated when teams start to get a comeback from behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to keep
Absolutely.
your momentum and your energy going when you're looking
Right.
at being down 5-0 after a few ends.
Yeah, Hollands is doing a great job of keeping the energy up and staying with it and setting up end
Roll
for
now.
sure.
Hard. Hard. Look up. Top 12. Carly, yeah. Hard.
Christine Weir's shot coming down the ice.
Hard.
I really want to get
Hard.
shot rock out of this ice.
Yeah,
out of this
skipper
rock.
coming in to help with the sweep. That's a great shot.
It's a really nice shot. Fully buried, shot rock.
You have backing. You have lots of backing.
I think the only downside may be that it slipped right behind the tee line,
Mm-hmm.
and it does give an opportunity for Natalie to throw a freeze to it.
To follow them down, yeah.
We're gonna draw down to it.
Even if it doesn't quite make it to the rock, I think anywhere in line of it, top house, is going to make it very difficult for Team Ponzio to get their second rock in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be interested to see if anyone tries to take the out-turn side of the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze another rock into the forefoot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Hard.
Yes.
Don't even
Hard,
look
hard,
Super should call
hard.
them right away.
Yes.
They want to make sure they're by the guard and all the way to the yellow.
Hard. Hard, Morgan. Hard. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hard, hard, hard. Hard,
Seems
hard.
like it's really close
Come
the
on,
way
get in here. Get in here.
Vice
Get
is
in here.
yelling.
Get in here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Really want to drag this as far as they
Come on,
can.
come on, come on.
All right.
Nice shot.
Not quite shot, but pretty much as good as you can make
Pretty
it.
close, yeah.
You can kind of see that confirmed by Kenna Ponzio by her calling for a guard.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling. A little more.
She knows that that couldn't have been made much more perfect
Yeah, it
besides
is.
glued
Little
on.
more.
So
Right.
she wants to make sure that they don't
You
have a
got it.
second chance. They
Mhm. I
don't
pointed
have
the
a
wrong
second
way.
chance at it.
Right.
Is it 4-1 for 2 guard? Okay. Oh, okay. 4-2 then.
So you can hear the
Okay.
sweepers informing the skip that it's actually sped up.
We just need a 1 guard. too.
Yes.
It's really good information to get from the sweepers. Sometimes as the skip, you don't hear about the speeds as much as you do just see the pads.
Right.
Where? Clean, Alyssa. Clean. Clean. No. Yeah. Get it over. Whoa, whoa. 2 guard only. It's fine. It's fine. Don't let it curl. Don't let it curl.
Looks
Really
like it's
nice.
gonna pull
That's
up right where they called it.
Yep. Nice shot by Kenna.
I don't know. They have less rock. You want to come this way?
Let me see.
You could. And if you're light, then she can't come in as well. A
Looks like
guard
they're
isn't
talking
bad.
about this out turn that we were thinking of last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or you hit the center one back. But that'll just open it up. Maybe.
If we come around this way and we're a guard, that's fine. You know? Like we give it.
You don't want to come this way?
I like coming this way because I just did, and she's gonna try to come this way as well.
Okay.
Okay.
They decided to throw the in turn instead.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they are still trying to make the freeze.
So I believe so.
They said
Yeah,
if
I
it comes
saw
up
it.
light, that's fine.
I feel more comfortable drawing.
Can you hear her say
if
she
we're
feels
light
more
and a
comfortable
guard, that's
drawing?
all because
Right.
She's gonna try to curl on this side as well. If we take the guard.
There really haven't been many shots on the out turn
If we
side,
raise their guard into our
so it
right,
makes sense that they might want to try
that
this
works
way.
too.
Yeah.
They know the path's a little bit better.
I agree.
But 3-9 this time.
And she was saying it earlier to her vice, but if they end up being light and leaving a guard, that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then they make the other team throw the out turn and guess the weight.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah!
Hold the line.
Yes!
Yes, line.
Yes! Hard! Hard! Morgan, come on, you got it! Hard!
Looks like this one's going
All
to
right,
pull up a little bit light,
off. It's fine.
but it does block the path.
Yep.
It's probably enough to force Kenna to come from the out turn side.
Gotta get
You're
full
right.
foot. Here.
Yeah, you got
Get it. Just get it past that center and this, and we're good.
You got it.
It's definitely still available on this side.
Okay. And if
She
it's
really
not in,
needs
that's
just to
okay. We're
touch
just
the
trying
forefoot,
for
I
an extra
believe.
point.
Yeah.
For a second
We're
point.
sitting one right now. Try to get it past the guard. Don't kill yourself though. Clean it. Remember
It's
we
out
outplayed
there,
the
clean
side.
They like the line.
Clean it.
Super Stinking's a little bit
Alyssa,
heavy, so
clean.
they don't want to go on
Whoa.
it yet.
Okay. Has to curl, Fanny.
Yeah.
Not quite to the forefoot yet. It would have to curl at the end.
Okay.
It looks
That's
like it'll be
fine.
just a little too heavy to get that extra curl. So it will be a score of only
Yeah,
one
one
for
yellow.
Team
One yellow.
Ponzio to lead 6-3 going into the fifth end break.
It works out. Okay, let's just talk to Darcy.
Thank you.
USA Curling's new logo is now on merchandise. Shop the latest USA Curling collection to show your pride by sporting a hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt, or quarter zip at usacurling.org/shop.
The road to Olympic gold begins in Omaha for the nation's top men's and women's curling teams. The U.S. Olympic team trials for curling return to Baxter Arena from November 12th through the 21st. Only 2 teams can berth an Olympic bid from Omaha. Every match is a battle for a spot in Beijing's Winter Games. Get your all-session tickets on August 16th through usacurling.org. Witness medals in the making this November.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport. Elevate the game.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike and plays frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You're not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
It's freezing.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
We are now back for the second half of our feature game of Team Ponzio versus Team Hollands.
Where's Wade?
In the fifth, we saw Team Ponzio come up a little heavy on their last draw for 2, so they only got 1 point, but they still are up 3.
We don't want guard.
With a strong lead going into the second half.
Right.
Hog.
It looks like they called for it to be in the house, and it came up light, so they decided to let it hog, stop before the hog line.
Right.
They'd rather not leave the center guard for Team Hollands to use. Looks like Team Hollands will be calling an offset center guard. Maybe not quite over to the corner.
Iron's pretty good.
I don't mind that. Changes it up a little bit.
Right.
Should be. It's dying. It's dying.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
Gallagher.
Super seem to think it's already there on its own, so they're just going to kind of guide it to the spot.
Shot.
Good shot.
Nice weight. Nice shot.
Good opening
Top 8.
by Morgan Zacher.
Top 8. Okay. Good line. Slow. Top 12. Hurl. Hurl.
While this end's getting going, we'll do a quick score update on the other sheets.
Yeah.
Team View is leading Team Barden 7-3 after 5. Team Jones and Team Guarianova are tied at 4 after 5. Team Tamboli is leading Team McRail 10-2 after 5. Team Strauss is leading Team McDonald 6-2 after 5. And Team Shumakawa is leading Team Berg 6-4 after 5. It's another group of close games today.
Close games, yeah. That Sheet 2 game looks like it's very exciting.
It does.
Control.
I believe that game on Sheet 2 is deciding the top seed coming out of the A bracket for the women's field.
Right.
So both those teams have got their qualifying spots for playoffs, and they're just determining who they're going to be playing coming out of this pool.
Yes.
The whole playoff situation we were explaining earlier with the Team View, Team Guarianova, and Team Jones, that's all out of the Pool B of the women's field.
Right.
So whoever gets through from that pool will play the 2 that got through on the Pool A.
Yes. Mine's good. Top 12.
See Alyssa sliding out now. Appears that they're going to try to draw around the corner guard that Team Hollands is throwing.
Whoa, whoa, look at it. Whoa, no. Has to curl.
Kind of seems I think the line needs to curl a little bit. Sweepers think the weight's already there, so they're going to let it sit instead of trying to curl under.
Wasn't that top 12? What time did he get?
Looks like it'll just slip through the rings.
It couldn't be deeper.
Let's up see Natalie call for that same exact shot just to draw under the corner.
I think 3-9.
Here the Super say 3-8, so 3.8 seconds between the backline and a hog. So this should be back house.
Should be coming in a little bit quick here, yeah.
You can kind of see that confirmed by the sweepers not wanting to touch it. They don't touch it at all. It might grab enough to sit in the back of the house. It'll be pretty close. Kind of sweeping this one, try to bring it through. And it looks like it'll just hang on.
Just hang on to be a biter.
So that kind of gives us a good range of what you can throw. So 3.8 will stop in the house just barely on its own.
Top 8.
We'll have to see if we have anywhere the sweepers will sweep it the whole way and just get a biter in the front. You can see the full range of what you could expect as a player to throw.
Yeah.
Sweepers again not wanting to touch this one.
Carly, you're going to need to sweep to get, whoa.
This path seeming to surprise both teams.
Yeah? Yep.
I believe this is the path that we've seen in multiple games that teams are surprised it's as fast as it is.
Yeah, all week.
It's roughly mid-8 where you aim. And cross over the center line, probably land the other side of the forefoot.
And it just glides.
It does. It just doesn't want to stop. A lot of the other spaces on the sheet will grind to a stop, except for those.
You got it.
So the same speed that might be good on the draw path might not be good on that path.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Yes!
The sweeper's on right away. Team Hollands planning to take this yellow out, not want to take any chances by leaving yellows in the houses.
Come on.
And they do just that.
Thanks.
We might see them later on in the game decide to draw under instead of hitting.
Yeah,
just to start building up. Yeah, just start building up some points.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll definitely have to switch to draws at some point in order to generate some scores, as you were saying.
There's not too much of a difference between the points right now. It's only 3, which can be made up even in one end. That can be made up.
Absolutely.
But it's about the amount of ends you have left. So even if you score 3, you still want to get a lead on the other team before the final end.
Right.
If possible.
No.
Absolutely.
No, off now. Carly! Yeah, go. Yeah, go.
Carly!
Looks
like this one will stop inside and be under the guard.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, they'll slip to the back 8. It's a little heavier than they expected or planned,
Come down to it.
which will allow Team Hollands to throw a draw right to it. Sophia Rorschach in the hack.
Line's okay.
Weight's all there.
Sweeper saying the weight's all there. We'll probably see them just watch this come in unless it starts to grab. This is that path we were just talking about that doesn't seem to want to stop.
That doesn't, yeah.
I did not mean to swear, I swear.
You can see it really trying to slow down, but it looks like it's just going to go through the house, which it does. Now we'll see what Kenna decides to do. I would expect her to try to make that draw better this time. Which is exactly what she calls.
Yep.
Great. Pro side light. Okay.
Pro side light, which is
Pro
important
side
to note.
light. Okay. Pro side light. I'll throw.
They're totally fine with this ending up as a
95
guard,
for
even a
us.
center guard. They can use that later.
Yep.
But their perfect spot is the same line as that other yellow, but top 8 instead of back 8.
Right.
That's good. Where? Where? Whoa. It seems back. It seems back.
Sweeper's staying off this one again.
No, it looks back.
They really want this one to be above the tee.
Yep.
Start setting up a force for Team Hollands.
Absolutely.
Bring it under, yeah. Yeah, go, go, go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It does pull up, but in the back 8,
All right, we have more backing now.
pretty close to their other yellow.
You got it.
Natalie calling the freeze right away. I like this call.
I like it as well.
Because you could draw to, you know, top house, be shot under the guard, but there could be a chance for Team Ponzio to wick that out, hit the edge of it, and roll in. Or just play some sort of freeze and really start to take away your end. But if you come down to these, it can't be taken out of play because the rocks will be frozen too, and hopefully you'll be set up to score a couple or more.
Yeah, that's a great explanation for sure. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Sweeper's really going for it here.
Yes.
Line looks really nice. They just need to try to bring it as far back as they can.
Bring it as far as they can.
That's pretty good.
They will get shot out of it. Not quite frozen, but that's still a very good spot.
Peel? Peel.
Looks like it's fully buried, so this will force Kenna to either peel the guard or come down to it. Looks like they have been saying peel.
Right.
I'm sure they won't mind if they roll over towards the center line and leave a center guard for themselves. But if they do that, we might actually see Team Hollands utilize it and go top 4 under the guard.
You're right.
Peel.
Walk underway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call sweep.
Hard. Hard. Yeah. Yep.
Looks like it's going to be pretty close.
Yep. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it.
And it is a successful peel.
Good job.
It's a nice shot by Kenna.
Right.
No, I didn't want that hitting her. No, I was like, no.
I'd put it back.
4-1, 4-2.
Dear Natalie there say let's put it back.
Okay,
They're going to put the guard right back up.
Yep.
That'll force Kenna Ponzio to make a choice. If she's going to try to freeze and take away the end, or well, I guess she kind of has to freeze at that point.
Yeah, I think so.
She won't be able to peel it and have another shot to hit at the red.
You're right.
Yeah. So Sophia was saying 4-1.
I think another potential option, if you didn't want to do this, was throw a freeze on one of the back yellows. But I really don't mind this guard.
Yeah, I like the guard, I think.
Just say make sure it's high enough that if you need to, you can get around it and tap the yellow off of the red.
Yeah.
Say that kind of makes her freeze on the next one.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Wide.
If it comes a little too deep and you make a freeze around it, it will be hard to get rid of the one that's frozen.
Yeah.
This one is hanging.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Looks like it's caught on that path. It just doesn't want to cross the center.
Right.
But it does look like it covers just enough of the inside of that
Enough,
red.
yeah.
Feel it out, yeah.
So almost at best, kind of might have
You
to
wanna
just
hit on
peel
the
it out.
inside?
Yeah, because then we roll like maybe over here, and this misses.
Okay. Yep.
Okay? And even if it just
Even
skims
if we
it,
roll out, yeah.
yeah, we can roll out. We can roll out easy.
Okay, you got it.
Hold it nose and then let it curl.
You can hear Kenna and Christine talk about what exactly they want to do. Seems like they want to try to get the inside roll rather than pick it on the outside.
Oh.
That way they
hit
can
on
roll
the
under the
inside of that.
guard.
If we
Yeah, more
roll
than
it,
we
that's
More
think.
than we thought, yeah.
Rolls best.
Although, if they don't hit it exactly
Yeah, we
right,
can
that
get it
yellow
out either
double
way,
looks
so if it's
pretty
wide,
lined up with the
Yeah,
red.
you're
We
right.
might call it for that.
But if they were to do that, they'd probably leave theirs underneath the red center guard.
They would be fully
so
buried under the center, so.
it would still be an okay outcome.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't know what
And
that
even
was,
if they were
be
to
honest.
pick the rock out,
did
there would be a
fast.
yellow double in response to get
I'm
2 for
fine.
red.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm wondering if
That's
they
too high in the
ever
head.
try playing a lighter weight, like a draw weight, and try to
Yeah.
almost hit the inside and roll in just a little bit to sit 2.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Calling maybe
Yeah,
like
the
back
queen.
8, back
Yeah.
12, just to get the inside and top it out just enough to be
Inside
1,
of the
2,
rock,
Yeah.
maybe
inside.
3.
Whoa,
I think that's just my hunch for the only way
inside of
to
the rock.
eliminate any chance
Keep
at 2.
it.
Right.
This
Yeah.
rock will jam.
Maybe
I say you just draw, you just
It leaves
touch
red
4.
sitting 1.
Yeah.
And Natalie looking at the house, but it looks like she'll just draw to the 4th of her second point.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed like Team Ponzio got a little caught up during the line call between the 2 shots.
I think so, yeah. Sometimes when you get caught in between
You
what
make
you
in
don't
between.
want to have. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think if they hit it almost any thinner, they might have actually made the
They-
hit and roll, stay in the house, and get rid of the red.
Right.
And only lose one of those yellows.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
It's definitely easy to get caught in between, especially if the weight's
It's
a little
just
different than
4
you
foot.
might have
You
expected.
just need
Yep.
4 foot.
Because then you have multiple plan
Yep.
Bs coming at you with
Yes.
multiple variables, and you're kind of like,
Yes.
what do I do?
What's it gonna do? Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. Get it. Whoa. Whoa.
Sweeper's working hard to
Yes.
drag this one to the 4 foot.
Sweeper's
Hard,
working
hard,
for it here.
hard,
Just need to
hard,
touch
hard.
that red ring to get their second point.
Nice.
And it
They
looks
will do
like they'll
just
get
that.
it there. Great
job.
sweep.
Okay, nice shot
2
by
red.
Natalie there. That'll be 2 red for Team Hollands to make the score 6-5 Ponzio after 6 ends.
2 red.
USA Curling aims to provide continued programming to grassroots, junior, and diversity and inclusion initiatives. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a donation at usacurling.org/donate.
All right.
All right, yep.
We are back for the 7th end of our feature matchup of Ponzio versus Hollands.
Yes, line.
Last end we saw a lot of good
You got it, Ella.
hits and freezes to set up Team
It's
Hollands
over, it's over.
for draw for 2.
Save your breath.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Save your energy. Take a couple breaths. Good shot.
All right.
Both teams have been playing really well. It's been pretty complicated ends, lots of
Yeah.
rocks in play.
Some great curling.
$90. 85. Yes.
Line's good.
So you can hear the sweepers asking
Close.
for
It's like a 3, 2, 3.
their lead to throw
Three's
an
okay.
85 or
Curl,
90.
curl,
385,
curl.
390.
Curl.
So we might be seeing some slowdown on the ice.
Just like top 12. Whoa.
It's It's top 12.
It is about that time in the game where the ice might
We-
start
we had
breaking
to
down
let
a
it
little
curl.
bit, especially on the sliding paths.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I'm sure the
Alyssa,
sweepers won't
Ken,
complain
yeah.
if they get a few where they don't have to sweep too much.
Hard.
Right.
Yeah.
A little
Hard.
break is always nice.
Hard.
This will look like it's in a pretty good spot.
Sorry. Sorry.
I think they'll be happy with the rock there, even if it's in the back 8.
We have backing. It's all right. 3-8.
You have backing.
We have backing.
You can hear Team Holland saying they have backing in a guard, so they're going to come right around. Try to capitalize on that last shot coming a little deep.
Right.
Right. Needs to curl. I can take it.
Yeah, you take it.
Curl. Yep.
This rock also looking a little heavy.
Nice try. It's all right.
We'll escape by the yellow.
Top
Cross
12.
side
light.
So you kind of call
Three's
for
okay.
a top 12
I got a
rock right in front of the one they threw last
4-1
time.
last time, so 4-0 is great. Wait's all there. Where? T.
Carly Setter throwing here.
Alyssa clean.
Sounds like the sweepers think it's already at the T line. They
Whoa,
might just lightly
let
clean
it
this,
settle
but
a
they
second.
really want this to sit down. They'd rather be sitting 2. Looks like it might have got caught on that same path
On that,
that we
yes.
saw
you
Morgan's
get?
get caught on.
You're right.
Okay, it's just fast.
Team Hollands, they're going to call the same shot
You
again.
get it. She's giving you less line, so it's okay to be heavy because we have backing then.
Redemption shot for their team. It'll be Ella Fleming throwing this time.
Line's good. Where is it? Wait's all there. 9. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yep.
Getting a little bit caught on
Alright.
that path, but making
You're
some
good.
contact
There
with
you
the
go.
yellow rock there, helping them stay in the rings. And we'll see kind of call the hit and stick here on that red rock.
Team Ponzio slowly setting up to split the house.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give them a chance
Whoa,
to score 2
listen,
here in the
Carly
7th.
clean. Carly, whoa, only Carly.
Well, I'm
Whoa.
sure if this manages to stay clean, end up in a blank,
gotta
they'd be happy
peace.
with that too.
That's
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
It's fine.
Going into the 8th with hammer is always pretty favorable.
Never hurts, that's for sure.
Yes.
I say we just draw, Natalie. Yeah. Just draw. Top 12 is fine. You think we need less?
I think we need less.
Let's wait.
Here, Ella
You
asked for a
got
little
it.
less ice,
Mm-hmm.
Less.
judging by the previous ones they've seen.
3-9.
Seen a few rocks in a row. Be a little heavy, not curl as much. Just
3-9.
take off the yellow backing that's
Yeah.
in the back 8. Super seem to like this one more.
Staying
Wait,
close
yeah.
with it.
Whoa.
They definitely want to be in front of the yellow. They're okay
Whoa,
with coming back
take
down
it.
to
Yeah.
it.
Yep, take it.
Calling the outside
got it,
super on
both you
to
guys.
make sure that it gets over behind the guard.
Hard.
I don't think it'll be quite be shot.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yellow's still shot for
It's-
sure.
It's in a spot though that's not the easiest to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
If you ever hang a little bit high, you'll end up jamming on the back yellow.
Yep.
Alyssa Hahn throwing.
Yeah. Hard. Yes. All the way. Yeah. Gotta go. Go.
Just going hard to make sure this gets by the
Hard. Yes.
corner guard.
Hard.
It just touches.
And just
Okay.
ticks.
Had a little voice crack there.
Happens. Pretty sure I had a voice crack last week when I was on the ice.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think we're shot, though. But we need guards! Then why are we guard? Okay. More one.
Appears that they're going to try and replace this. Sophia Vorchuk.
Might be a little bit narrow. Where is it? All right, plan B. Tap back. Yep.
You hear them talk about plan B already?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good to know they're thinking about it really early on.
Yeah,
you got it.
Going for the tap on this red. Try to bump it into the forefoot.
Looks like it has enough weight.
Definitely did. Over curled a little bit, but red is shot now.
Which broom? Either's fine. It doesn't matter.
Looks like Ken is calling for the hit and flop underneath the red that was just thrown.
Mm-hmm.
They'll leave them sitting 2 and pretty much like a staggered guard in front of their yellow in the back 8.
Right.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I think this one's close.
Whoa, whoa!
Might want this to curl up a bit at the end.
Oh.
Won't
just
quite stick around for second shot, but
will stay in the house.
yes.
Any thicker and it would probably rub off the back of the red and stay for second shot.
Yeah, you're right.
They did just too thin.
Mm-hmm.
Same weight as last time. How much was that?
Sophia looking here to freeze down to the yellow in the back 8.
Okay.
Pretty similar to shot to her first, and I think she could almost throw the same weight and make it pretty well.
Right.
They might have just caught on a tighter path, and
Narrow.
that's why we saw that curl.
Narrow. Yeah. I'm definitely
Sophia say
narrow,
narrow out
you
of
guys.
hand.
Hard line.
Gonna shoot for line. If the weight's enough, they can skate by and actually sit 2.
Hard. There's a tick. There's a tick.
They might try the tick on the red. Looks like they lost a lot of speed coming down the sheet. It does leave them sitting second and third, though.
Right.
So that yellow on the side is looking less and less likely to be counting later on.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking? What time? 90?
Line's good. Whoa, clear.
A little mix up of words there.
A little, yeah. Not quite sure what to say.
Got it out, though.
Yeah.
Boys are close. Whoa, wait only.
The Super seem to like the weight.
Yeah, go,
Keeping
go,
brooms
go.
down.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, okay, we're good. Yeah, Carly.
by
Yeah,
the
go,
Reds.
go. Whoa, okay.
Great shot.
Nice. That's
Great
good.
judge and
Draw
sweet,
it out.
too.
There's a tap.
I like that. I like that.
Looks like it's fully buried under the 2 reds.
Pretty good.
If not, just a piece open.
Mm-hmm.
They are both behind the tee line, though,
You're right.
which leaves enough space for Natalie to come down and freeze to them.
Mm-hmm.
Draw down 2
And
there.
given those 2 reds are staggered on each other, if she makes this perfect, it's going to be hard to get rid of.
It's going to be very difficult to get rid of.
Okay, 3-9, 3-8. 3-8, 3-9. A lot of line. All right. Let's go. A little less. Okay.
Super saying they think that this line has been holding, not curling as much as some of the other paths. So they're actually seeing if Natalie agrees and will take a little less ice.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Where is it? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Super's
whoa.
not staying too
No.
close. They might think it's a little bit heavy.
It's heavy, you guys.
Some confirmation there.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they can make anything out of it. Make it try to curl and
Sorry, guys.
take the yellow out. But it does look like it'll
All right.
just go by.
Okay, we're fine. Yeah.
Top 12, I say. Yeah. Great.
Team Ponzio will have a good opportunity to place a guard and make it hard
Right,
for
pro
Team Hollands
side
to
is
get
like
into the
here,
forefoot.
okay?
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna throw like 4-0 plus.
I'd say this is
This
more of
is
a
a
setup
90.
shot
Doesn't
than it
curl
is
a
for
lot, it
a
doesn't.
shot to attempt to score
You got it.
multiple.
Right.
They just want to make it so Kenna's last shot's going to be as easy as possible by making Natalie's shot as hard as possible.
Exactly.
They'll be pretty content with Team Ponzio, to clarify, will be
12's
pretty
okay.
content with scoring just 2.
3 guards best.
That'll give them a good lead going into the 8th end.
For sure.
So this shot more so just to secure those 2 points.
Heavy.
Yep.
Draw weight.
Staying heavy out of hand. Sweepers aren't really wanting to touch it.
The good news is if this
It's
is above
definitely
T,
T.
it'll be an
Might
okay
be
spot
back
almost
actually.
anywhere it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back. Oh. Bring it under, yeah.
Hard, Carly. Finish hard.
It does come a little deep to the back 8.
Mm-hmm.
Does sit
All right,
for
let's not give
second
them
shot.
3.
Right.
Let's draw. Got it. Oh, yeah.
So the main downside to that is that if this red is anywhere in front of these yellows, it's going to be pretty hard to remove it.
Absolutely.
Not
That's
without-
definitely a nice little pocket there
Yeah.
to come down to.
I'll throw 3-8, 3-9. Just a tad less. Yeah, so just the slightest bit less. Yep.
Right, Natalie Holland sliding out now.
It's wide. Whoa.
I'm going to say that's wide out of hand.
Wait only. It's wide, you guys.
They want this one to
Yeah,
cross
it
the
needs
center.
to curl a lot.
Looks like it's really trying to,
At least make contact with one of the yellows.
which it will. It'll bump that yellow to be probably like 4th or 5th shot.
Yep.
We're sitting 1 already, so just nose. Nose for 3. 3, sorry.
Yeah.
You're kind of there. She doesn't
has
want to make
to be
anything
nose, okay?
complicated. They already have
It
1.
likes
They're just
to,
going to hit
like,
on the
drag when
nose,
it
get their
rolls,
3
so-
points.
3 points.
Not
yeah.
going to worry about trying anything for more than that.
Right.
Okay. We're sitting 1, but just nose for 2. Nose for 3. Sorry.
My guess is that their pro side is to be a little
Scrambled
heavy.
in the
It's okay to
mind.
roll out.
Yeah, rolling out is totally fine and taking your dues.
So as long as they get this red out of the 8 foot, they'll get their 2 points.
They'll be happy.
Holler, hear them call sweep right away.
Hard! 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 Hard!
Looks
Yes!
like it's close.
Sweep's working hard to keep it on that side of the center line. Will roll over. Does the yellow stick enough to be sitting 3?
Don't. Just
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
2 yellow.
See if they agree on 2.
Two yellow.
2 yellow. It sounds like it was 2. So Ponzio will score 2 and take a 8-5 lead going into the 8th end.
3 more ends, 3 steals. 3.
The Granite Society recognizes your financial support of the USA Curling Mission by virtue of your loyalty and leadership gifts. Through your Granite Society donation, you inspire continued development of the sport, as USA Curling can fund grassroots growth and development that prepares our nation's athletes to represent Team USA on the world stage, Olympic and Paralympic Games. Join the Granite Society today.
All right.
Wait's close.
We are back for the 8th end of our feature matchup of Ponzio versus Hollands.
It's like a 3.
Last time we saw
go,
kind of Ponzio have a chance to hit and stick for 3
in.
points.
Hard.
They just over curled and actually tapped one of their rocks into
Hard
the 12
in.
foot and only took 2.
Yes.
But it's still a solid 7th end there
Yes.
to give them a nice lead.
A 3-point lead going into the 8th.
Okay. Ice is slowing down.
Kind of mentioning there that the ice is starting to slow up a little bit, which is pretty typical around the 8th end of a 10-end game. So the teams will have to stay sharp and stay on top of the ice and the conditions.
Line's good. It's all there. All right. Line's good. Oh, just let it finish. Yeah.
Not quite curling up as much as they maybe
Ice
wanted
is
for a
slowing down
corner
just a
guard,
little
but
bit.
still nice
Girls
weight
head light.
and a usable guard for
So
later on in the
95
end.
there. 90.
Well, the next shots are coming down. We'll do a quick score update on the other sheets. Team View is leading Team Barden 9-4 after 7.
Wait's
Team
close.
Goranova and Team Jones are tied at 5 after 7.
Curl. Alyssa
Team Tambole
clean.
leads Team
Alyssa
McRailed
has
11-2 after 6.
Whoa, just Alyssa.
Team Strauss leads Team McDonald
Stay
7-2
close,
after
though.
7.
Whoa.
And Team Shumikow leads Team Berg 8-4 after
Yeah,
6.
Curl, yeah, Alyssa, only Alyssa. Hard, hard. Okay, well. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Coming just behind the T line there, but still a pretty good spot
No,
by
we
Team
can't hit it
Ponzio.
out.
Looks like it's mostly, if not fully, buried.
Mm-hmm.
Just draw. Draw, you have backing.
You can hear the
Or
person in the
maybe
hack saying they
not,
can
just
see
draw
just a
to it.
little bit of it.
Just a sliver.
So instead of trying to
Girls,
go
do
after it with a
not
hit,
curl.
they'll just try to draw right in.
Mm-hmm.
You actually heard someone in the front end say that it's not going to curl,
Yeah.
which is good to know because this is that path that we've been seeing on
is.
most games where the rocks run a little straighter than the other
Wait's
paths.
good.
Run a little straighter
I
and
think so.
run a little quicker.
Whoa, take a look.
Well, I don't want it to tick, though.
The Supers think it's close for weight. They really want to get by this front yellow, but it looks like it's going to dive
Roll
over
it.
and just touch it. Actually bumps it into the house. They remain out of the house,
Mm-hmm.
so they can't be hit out yet. It is good for Team Hollands that there are a bunch of rocks in play, though, because they're going to want to have as much junk in the
95,
house
yeah,
to make it easier to score at least their 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'll definitely at least want to take 2 here in the 8th end.
Where? 1, 2. Guards okay? Yeah, keep going.
Well, this is,
Yeah,
this is a
keep
Hans
going.
rock coming down the ice right now.
Hard line. Hard line. Yeah.
They were looking
You
for
can
a
bring it
tight
in.
guard, if not top
Whoa.
12. It looks like it'll be pretty
Whoa.
much just that. Maybe a little higher than they wanted, but
There.
does the job. The rock in the back, I think, is mostly open now.
Yeah.
You might see Team Hollands
Oh.
chase
I
it.
believe so.
Yeah,
At least edge to edge.
for sure. And with the curl, they can probably throw a lighter weight, like a hack or even board, and get a little
Mhm.
roll off of it.
Right.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard, yeah.
Working hard to hold this one. They want to try to get by the front guards. Looks like they might take the yellow one. I think that's a okay plan B.
Right. Opening
Okay.
it up
Thank you.
isn't a bad option.
Not at all.
Works. Same thing.
They definitely want rocks in play, but they want to have that center open, so
4-3.
if they need to on their last, be able to
Little
get to
more.
the 4 foot.
Right.
Yep. 4-1 is fine. Line's good.
Wait's
Line's
close.
a little tight. Whoa, Carly clean right now.
3 or a 4.
Whoa. Carly has clean.
Super seem to like this one. They've
No,
been cleaning it the whole way.
has to curl.
They'd like this one to get towards the center line.
No, it's in deeper. Leave
Yeah,
it.
Carly.
Leave it.
It is coming deep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ending up top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Deeper than they wanted, but right on the line that they were
Absolutely.
calling for.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
See, Ella Fleming try this double and roll under. I'm sure they'd be happy to get one and roll under as well.
Right.
Start to build up a little pocket under the guards.
Yes. Yeah.
Looking hard to try to get the roll. Looks very close.
Gets them both moving, but doesn't quite remove the second yellow
shot.
rock. Still a good shot.
Yeah, it was like half an inch off from being perfect.
Yeah, so close to perfect.
It does move that yellow far enough for them to be shot and
Right.
to move it into the open.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely still a good outcome for what they got. See Team Ponzio respond with another hit.
Mm-hmm.
Try to hit and roll back towards the center line. They want to keep play under that center guard.
Yeah. Hard.
Calling sweep right out of hand.
Hard. Yeah.
Really working to get it by the board.
All the way. Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. Roll under. Okay, that's good.
Good shot.
Inside roll under the corner
Yeah.
guard. Should be fully buried.
I wasn't even sure you could get under the corner.
Yeah.
I kind of thought nose was the best you could get, but proving me wrong over here.
Normal.
Looks like Team Hollands won't worry too much about that yellow that was just thrown. Instead, they'll go after this double on the right side and potentially roll under the center guard.
Yeah.
It might not be shot, but rolling under that center guard will set them up to get a couple later.
Yes. Hard.
Sweeper's working hard to hold this.
Woo.
They will make the double, won't make
Nice
the roll
double.
under,
Right.
but it's still good to clear some in the house,
Mm-hmm.
minimize the risk.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll see Team Ponzio just respond with the hit or even the hit and flop under the guard. Bring that play back to the center line now that they're both rocks in the houses are on the wings.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Broom.
Yes, all the way. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. No.
Looks like it's close.
Must be close. They're calling, yep,
Carly,
whoa,
clean.
yep, whoa.
Definitely have the
You're right,
rock.
you
Will they
got
stick
it.
around? I don't think they will.
Not quite.
That's okay. Their main goal was definitely to get rid of that red in the house.
Just remove it, right.
They want to prevent Team Hollands from
Sharp.
scoring more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Yeah, normal. Just nose it. Even.
Team Hollands looking for the run back from Sophia.
Yes.
Right on the nose will do the trick. They'll leave a corner guard and a nose.
Hard for a piece.
Well, it looks like this one's really moving on them.
All right.
They do hit the guard out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So now that yellow is open.
Yep.
Who's hammer? They do. Draw under.
They're
Split.
kind of double checking who has the hammer in this
Double
end.
checking. Sometimes it can get easy to get caught up in an end
no more
and
than
sort
that.
of
It doesn't throw a
forget.
lot.
Especially when
Got
there's
it.
not many
Maybe
rocks in
left.
play. It's easy to
Mhm.
forget
That
who's
left
actually
edge.
trying to do
Yeah.
what strategy at that point.
Exactly.
Especially if you're in the mindset of just
draw under,
hit the other
push
color.
side, like,
Mhm.
You might
taco.
just forget that if you're the one actually trying to score or
Exactly.
not.
Right.
Are you sure? It seemed like it was slowing down a little. Okay.
Kind of was just checking in with her sweepers on what speed she needs to throw.
Sorry. Clean it. Have Alyssa clean. Alyssa, Carly, clean.
Skip advice like the line. Super seem to think the weight's already there.
Harley, has to be top, top. Yeah, in. Hard. Yeah, in. Hard, in.
We
Yeah.
really want to make sure this one's in the
Hard.
house.
Yes. All the way.
Keep that force
Hard.
alive.
Fighting. All the way under. Hard. Yes.
They
Looks
do
like
get a
this will.
biter, yeah.
Looks like they had a little mini panic at the end. Almost like they grabbed some frost or something.
Yeah, sometimes it'll just be running fine, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I have
This is
the
light.
sweep. Yeah. Maybe the ice is trekking up a little bit here in the 8th end.
Definitely. But with where that ended up, there is an opportunity to hit and roll for Natalie here.
Yep.
If she can roll right to the right side of center line, she'll be set up pretty well.
Absolutely.
Yes! Yes! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa.
Sounds like they might have overslipped at the beginning on accident.
All right.
They will stay in the house for shot, though.
I almost fell there.
They've got hammer, so force for one.
Hit
Hit
roll,
here.
yeah. Come this way.
I say you stay nose because if you hit and roll, no, there's no double there though.
No, and if we're closer, they either have to hit or they have to make a harder draw.
Yeah.
Nice discussion there to figure out where exactly we want to put this, this shooter rock.
Absolutely. I do agree that I think a roll could definitely be beneficial and force
hit and roll.
Team
hit and
Hollands
stick's
to
fine.
throw a little bit more of a difficult shot on her last.
For
If
sure.
we roll out,
I
that's
think if
fine.
you
We need a piece.
hit and stick where you are, you might see Natalie throw the
try
same
to
exact
stay
shot she
in.
just threw. But if you roll anywhere inside, just throw a new path, and if you make it all the way to the center line, you're going to be at least in the 8-foot and
Right.
buried,
Yeah.
forcing Natalie to
Yes,
throw the
go!
draw.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like it's close.
Whoa.
Sounds close.
Roll it, get the roll if you can.
Get
If
some
you
roll.
can.
That's
Maybe an inch in, but
maybe a very small roll, but
It's all right. It's on the side.
pretty much nose.
No,
it might be
it's
high enough
fine.
that Natalie actually can't hit the nose and the
Or do you
shot.
wanna hit again?
You're right.
Need to be full
It's
eight.
close.
It is close.
All right. Touching 8.
It's like Natalie likes to throw the draw.
Yep.
She needs to touch the 8-foot for her 1. This is a path we saw a lot of times this whole end, so
Yep.
I'm sure the sweepers are pretty familiar with the speed they need.
With the ice,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna do the draw. Yeah, just touching 8. 9.
I'll get a time on this one and see if we can see what the ice has changed
if it's
to at this
actually
point.
slowed down or not, yeah.
I think at this point in previous games, we'd probably see ice closer to 15 seconds.
You're
Hog
right.
to hog. With like a light clean, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
Where is it?
Maybe a 14-8 naturally.
Oh. Just has
Sweeper's
to
staying
touch
back
it.
on it.
Whoa.
I want to let this stop on its own. I did get a
13-7 and
yeah.
13-9.
Where's it good?
It looks like it will chip off the yellow and roll to the 4-foot.
Oh,
One red.
nice plan B there.
Exactly.
To get their 1.
So Team Ponzio will lead 8-6 going into the 9th end.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
All right, and we'll get started with the ninth end here. We have a 8-6 lead with Ponzio. Natalie Hollands making a draw for her single there in the last end.
All right. Yell at us. We can't hear you. All right. Good shot.
Nice center guard made by the lead of Team Hollands. And we'll see Ponzio calling the corner guard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Line's good.
Wait's close.
Whoa, 3. Don't leave. Alyssa House clean. Wait now, wait. Where's Wait?
Wait's close. 3, top 12.
Okay, has to
gotta curl a
Still
lot.
anyone's game, really.
Come on,
Absolutely.
cut over center.
Try to tick them. Yeah, tick it, yeah. Get the roll.
I wasn't
It's
even
okay.
The roll's right here.
It just didn't curl.
I think we have a few score updates, so I'll go ahead and go through those. Might be a few repeats, but may as well as we get to the last few ends, get through all those.
Absolutely.
Team View leads Team Barden 9-4 after 7. Team Jones and Team Gorinova are tied at 5 after 7. Team Tamboli has won their game against Team McRail 12-2 after 7. Team Strauss leads Team McDonald 7-5 after 8. And Team Shumakow leads Team Berg 9-6 after 8.
Nice. Good shot. It was really good.
Nice draw there. Gets right between those two center guards.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
This thing is tickling my back.
Team Ponzio will be going through the port, try to hit the red out of the house. This point in the game, being up 2 with the hammer, you probably just want to hit whatever of the opponent's stones you see.
Right, absolutely.
Keep it clean, keep it simple for yourselves.
Roll the guard over. Roll it over.
It will be a little wide and actually end up pretty much double peeling.
Yeah, just shifting everything to be a corner guard essentially.
Guard.
Yeah. They peel their own rock out and bump the red one more forward.
I like 4-1.
Might be biting the house, I can't really tell from this angle.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll see in a minute. Natalie calling Ella to throw the guard right back up.
No, it has enough.
I like this call. The draw is in such a nice spot that you really just want to guard that one as much as you can until the end.
Keep guarding it, exactly. Guard for your life.
Because Kenna actually can't outdraw that. She would have to come down and move it a little bit.
Right, you're absolutely right.
So it does look like the speed checks up a little at the end. They thought it was a little heavier than it was. But it didn't quite curl enough, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And this angle does confirm that that red did get pushed into the house too.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, that's like halfway in.
You're up.
So now we know that there's a chance that the force is alive, but I'm sure Team Hollands
down
wants to work
weight,
pretty hard to score some points here.
Let's hit this
Yes,
side and
absolutely.
roll. Hit this side. It's gonna roll out. It was pretty up weight, actually.
Oh. Drawing. Yeah. You got it. 3-9.
Team Holland's planning to go around the stacked corner guards.
Yep.
Get a second rock in play. Force the other team to throw a peel. Throw some rocks.
5.
So just saying 4-5 should be top house. Now we hear 7.
Oh,
It's T-line. It does also look like it needs to curl.
T-line, back house. Sorry,
As long
back
as
house.
it's in, you might see them try to carve it over a little bit to make sure it's buried.
It's buried, yeah.
Oh.
Because this early in the end, you don't necessarily need to put the rock there that's going to be scoring you the
Can you see
steal.
any?
Yeah.
But you do need to make sure you get some under there to start that pile up.
Start
Can you come
generating.
nose?
Absolutely.
Nose? Yeah, I can probably come nose. With control? Yeah.
Looks like they didn't get quite buried enough to.
It's like 340.
Yeah. Exactly. You knew my train of thought.
3-0. So a little less.
You hear them using split times
Yeah!
to judge
Whoa,
their hit
wait,
weights.
wait, no!
I think they're a 3-0, which I
No.
believe
Is
translates over
usually
to like a control weight.
norm?
I think 90 is roughly control.
Oh,
Or sorry, normal.
Normal and 3-0 is more like control.
Yeah.
Carly,
Again, that does
That's
depend
it.
on the person.
On
As
the person.
split times vary,
She was
very
online
person.
and
Because
it-
hog to hogs
she
will be the
kinda
same no matter
skunked
what.
it.
As well as ice conditions.
Exactly.
9.5 on one sheet of ice might not necessarily be 9.5 on another sheet of ice.
Exactly. That's why I like to use the hog to hogs, especially for hit weights.
So you get a little more consistency.
Exactly. Because sure, 9 seconds between hog to hog might not move the rock as far as normal, but you always know that the speed is still 9 seconds.
Right.
narrow. It's all right. Bit narrow, you guys. Okay, yep. Yep.
I didn't quite see what happened on Team Ponzio's shot,
Whoa.
but the house didn't change.
Right.
It's curling, it's
So it
curling.
looks like Team Hollands is going to try to throw a better guard up,
Watch it.
continue to block that area.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They don't necessarily need to block the one in the house, but just keep that path getting
Can you
filled
see
up.
any?
Right.
Yeah, like 1/4 of it. Yeah. Do you want to draw or hit? Control. Draw or hit? Okay. Hit. Control.
Sounds like they're going to try to hit. They don't have to
Okay.
control weight.
Yeah.
Control, right?
Might be a little difficult.
Right. Might be a
Control,
little
right?
bit easier throwing
Yeah.
a
Okay.
little less weight than control. Maybe something like board.
That's what I would think.
Yeah, or 11.5.
But I'm always a big fan of those lighter weights.
Yes, me as well.
Yeah.
You just have so much control over them when you throw just a little bit less weight.
Exactly.
Really brings your sweepers into play.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Not that you can't hold upper
Do
weights,
something
Right.
with the guard.
but you
Bring
can't
this
make
one
those
in.
curl.
Make the
Whoa.
exactly, yes, and that's the difference.
I think now that we have all this new information about how you can sweep the rocks and the scratch area and everything,
Yeah.
it's very important to try to
I kind
figure
of
out
like the draw in.
what your team is capable of
Or
and
that too.
what weights correspond to that.
Right,
Top 12 is
absolutely.
fine.
Because some teams can actually get up to more control weights and still be able to carve.
And still, right.
And it does slightly depend on the
4-0.
ice conditions as well.
On the ice conditions, yeah, absolutely.
But it's definitely a good thing to have a talk about with your team. Try to figure out
Yeah.
what your plan is. If you want to try to carve on upper weights, or if you don't think it's
Yes.
going to do anything,
Or if
so
it's
you may
not
as well
worth
just
it.
like
It's
let it go on
down,
its
Natalie.
own.
Right.
Very down.
Yeah, figuring out a sweeping system is definitely very important, especially for the front
Oh, you're good.
enders.
You're good. You're good. Let it go. Let it finish. Sit.
So since the
shot.
the hit overcurled slightly by Team Ponzio, we'll see Team Hollands throw up another center guard.
Got lots of guards in play this end.
I didn't even see that yellow stuck in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like red is out counting it, but it's definitely close.
Yeah. Yeah, when they overcurled on that peel, they like
Double
wicked off
rubbed.
and then rubbed, yeah, just stuck around.
Yeah, all the way.
Calling yes,
Yes!
to sweep,
Carly,
right out of
yes!
hand.
Yes.
Really working hard to get this peel.
Yes. Oh. Yes.
I hear a whoa there.
Yes. Catch that.
They got the single peel,
Good shot.
which I believe is what they were calling.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like coming right here.
Yeah, and a guard is okay. 3, 4. I like it.
I really like that recommendation by Sophia there. Try and put one top 12.
Yep,
Make sure they're still guarding, but also second shot.
right. Yeah, it'll definitely be great for them to get another counter in here and hopefully put some pressure on Team Ponzio.
Yeah. So let's guard. I don't know. These stones up. It's an S sound and it's quite straightforward. Okay. Yeah. Top 12 was okay though. What's a good time? 4-1.
We're discussing what the shot is and what the time she needs to throw is.
Mm-hmm.
It's good communication between the sweepers and the skiff.
Yep.
Line's good! Hard!
Okay, the line's get out of hand.
Where is it? Hard!
Sweepers seem to think it's light.
Hard! 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 Hard, Ella, you got it!
Sweepers are really digging in on this one.
Right here. Yep! Yep!
Really need to make sure they get the line right with this one.
That's good. Good shot.
Even if it doesn't end up in the top
Nice
12 like they
sweeping,
originally
you
called,
guys.
that's still a good spot. It looks like they'll do just that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you
There might be a port there, but if anything, it's just slightly larger than a rock.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so small.
I was thinking draw.
And with the risk of bumping a red into the house, it's probably not worth it.
Right, I think you probably have to
just touching 4.
to go wide and just
like it.
go
Good
around the
shot.
guards.
Yeah, definitely go wide or try some sort of peel.
Right.
It probably won't curl too much on the
But
edge.
it's one of those situations where it's probably
Maybe
whatever's
tell him to
comfortable for
end
the
though.
thrower.
Watch frost.
Exactly.
Especially when it's the skip that's throwing. You want to make sure they're confident in their shot.
What
Absolutely.
is T? 85 still? Okay. Yeah, so 80. Yeah. We
So
just
you hear
need
a
a
good conversation there. They said 85 to the T line, 385 to the T line, but now that they're
Nice.
on the edge, they need to throw 80. So they're
That's
aware that it's a
great.
little slower out there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a time as well. Hog to hog. Just out of
Clean
curiosity.
it!
Mm-hmm.
Clean! Yeah, go! Hard! Yep! Go! Yep! Yes! Curl!
Seems like it's
whoa,
close.
Whoa!
Got a 13-8. Hog to hog.
My bad.
I believe it will be a little bit heavy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Although it should come to the yellow and be second shot. So that does eliminate that question of the red in the front.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
You were
But
backing, so.
this does open the opportunity for
I like that.
Natalie Holland here to make the draw that Kenna was trying to make.
Right.
It's going to be frosty, so it's not going to curl a lot.
So that rock was 13-8.
All right.
Swept
Okay.
a little bit
A little
into
bit.
the house.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can get another hog to hog on this one here on Natalie's.
Yeah, all we need to do
Probably
is
running
be
close to
touching
14.5 to 14.8.
I would say so.
Ideal.
Just with like a nice clean into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3.
And I bet we could
One.
see even up to like a 15-1, 15-2.
Yeah, with a
to-
big
with
sweep. Yeah.
3-9.
A little bit outside.
Rock's on the way. Sweepers are staying back, indicating it might be a little heavy.
No. No, it's not.
I got 1275.
Yes.
So that definitely is a little hot. That's more like a hack weight-ish. So that will go through the house.
Yep.
But they are
Do
still
you
sitting
want
one
that
and fully buried.
It's up to you. It's your shot.
I
It's
can
there.
see
So
it.
Kenna has to
there.
make a decision
Come
if
through the
they
middle.
want
No.
to try to go through
Is
that
that
thin court to
really
get their
a
2,
Yeah.
which would probably be a game decider.
Come through the middle of
Absolutely.
the port. Look
Put
at the
them up
center
4,
line. You come through the middle
going
of
to
the
the
port,
last
you have
end.
at least this much of it.
They also have the same shot available, which she almost
is
made
the
the first
port
time.
too
Yeah.
So she just needs like a little less weight and she'll be
A
spot
little
on with
less
that.
weight. And
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a rock's length.
exactly.
It's bigger than a rock.
They're
You
just
don't
talking
like
about
the
right
draw
now
to
how
get here?
big the
Could we
port
get there
is.
the right way?
You could, yeah. It's up to
Sometimes
you.
though people slide their broom
I feel
through the 2
comfortable with throwing
stones to
another
check
draw.
like the broom head,
Yes.
see how wide it is.
You got it.
I don't want to
Depending
like
on the
tap
broom head,
anything
rocks tend
at
to
all.
be
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit
fine.
larger than them.
Right.
So you can kind of get an idea of if a rock will fit through a slanted port that we're seeing like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like they decide that it's not worth the risk.
Yeah, Kenna mentioning that she doesn't want to tap anything, which is
Yeah, that one was really
pretty valid with all those reds being up front.
Definitely.
Carly, stay on sweep.
They'd rather have the risk be that they'll be up 1 with
Right.
versus giving them a chance to be tied with or even down with.
Exactly.
So they'll try the same shot.
Where?
She gets a good piece of the forefoot. She'll get her one.
Clean it. Might catch. Alyssa
Good
has
save.
to.
The
Whoa,
sweeper saying
whoa.
they got the same
No.
back to hog split.
It just didn't curl
In that case,
at all.
it should be a little bit heavy, so
it
we
didn't
don't
curl
want
at all.
to touch it. It looks like it will be
Will
just that.
Run about the same as her last one.
So that'll be a steal one for Team Holland and bring the score 8-7 after 9 ends.
USA Curling aims to provide continued programming to grassroots, junior, and diversity and inclusion initiatives. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a donation at usacurling.org/donate.
Sir?
All right. We're back for the 10th end
One
of
red.
this feature matchup between Ponzio and Hollands. Last end, Kenna Ponzio had a chance to draw like half forefoot for her one. Came up a little bit heavy. Ended up giving up a steal of one to Team Hollands to bring this into a 1-point game.
Yeah, I
going
think
into the last
so.
end.
One.
We've seen quite the comeback from Team Holland so far.
We have. After 2 ends, they were down 5, and now they're within 1 point coming into the final end. So they've been working hard to stay in this game.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Right on the other side, Ponzio's been working hard to keep the other team out of this game.
Exactly. It's been quite the battle on both sides of
They
this
have.
game.
Both teams making a lot of great shots.
Yes!
Probably
Top,
see
yeah! Yeah!
fairly aggressive approach from both sides.
Yes!
Team Hollands especially, they need to try to set up a lot of clutter, so that way it's complicated for Kenna to have an easy shot in the last.
Right.
And because it's within a 1-point game, Team Hollands only needs to be sitting 1 at the end of this end
Yeah.
for Kenna's last shot in order to make her throw it.
Good job. Good job.
Really nice draw there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start.
You got it. Control.
That was Carly Setter with
You
the
got it.
draw to the top 4. It is open, so we'll see Morgan Zacher throwing a hit.
Yes.
Trying to roll under the center guard a little bit.
Yes, line. Hard line. Hard line.
They really want to make sure they're by this guard.
All right.
They just touch it, but
Just take it.
literally feather.
Yes.
So they leave it pretty much as a center guard still.
Right.
Very much usable. Team Ponzio might try to make a better draw under, which it looks like they will try. Come the other way this time with the out turn. Carly Setter looking to make 2 in a row.
Where? Wait's close. Clean it. T plus.
Sweeper saying
Gotta
it's T
clean
plus.
it. We haven't
So
played
it's
this
in the
side.
house, but back of it.
Right.
Whoa. Okay. It's in, I think. Back's
Saying they
okay.
think it's in. Then no one's touching it. They don't want to let it glide back like they have been. So it's going to be pretty close.
We're good. We're good.
Just bites in the back.
Just bites.
Hit him roll.
Fortunately for Ponzio, they don't necessarily need a rock in the house to win this game.
Right.
They just need to have a blank.
Absolutely.
You'll see that a lot with teams that are up 1 with in the last end. They'll actually end up blanking the end.
Right. Which is totally acceptable. You don't need to score.
Exactly.
You just need to keep the score the same.
Exactly. You'll even see teams that are up 2 or 3 even give up 1 or 2.
Right.
Make the score look like it's to 1 point,
Very
but still
close.
get the win out
Yeah, absolutely.
A little wide, that's all right. Good shot.
of it. See, Ella Fleming's rock stay a little bit too much on the outside and roll out. But they do eliminate the yellow stone that was in the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Team Ponzio will probably peel the guard. They will.
Have to roll out.
I agree with Kenna there. It's
absolutely
pretty important to roll out.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever this yellow goes, if it stays in, you'll most likely see Team Hollands come right under it.
Exactly.
Yes! All the way!
Sweep right away.
Yeah!
Want to make sure they hit this fairly thin.
Hard! Roll it out! Roll it
Looks
out!
like it's pretty
Roll it out,
close.
guys. I catch this one.
Will they get the roll out? It looks
Hard.
like they will.
Nice.
So
Great shot.
really nice shot there by Alyssa Hahn to clear the guard zone.
Do you like that? Yeah. All right. Three-eight.
Do a quick score update on the other sheets now that most of them are done with the ninth end.
It's nine!
Team View leads Team Barden 10-6 after 9. Team Jones leads Team Voronova 7-6 after 9. Team Strauss leads Team McDonald 9-5 after 9.
And we did just have handshakes on that sheet, yeah,
Oh,
with
there
Team
you go.
Strauss winning.
So Team Strauss wins that game. Presumably running Team McDonald out of rocks in the 10th.
Yep.
And then Team Shimakawa is leading Team Berg 9-6 after 9.
Some close games coming in at the end here.
Definitely. And we didn't miss the Team Tamboli, Team McRailed game. Team Tamboli did win after 7 ends with a score of 12-2.
Right.
Yeah! Gotta go! Yeah! Yeah! Hard! Yes! Okay.
Big
Yeah,
sweep from
yeah.
Team Ponzio here to prevent this rock from jamming in the back.
We lost the rotation. Okay. Okay, that's
lost
okay.
rotation,
We hit
maybe
it.
picked
It's
at
good.
the end there.
Oh, sure. Maybe a little bit of panic at the end there.
Yeah. But did good enough to peel the rock out.
Yeah. 3-8, 3-7.
Line's good. Where is it?
Need the curl. We need the curl. We need the curl.
See, Sophia Rorschach's rock coming down the sheet. Sweeper's not wanting to touch it. Sweeps, curls a little more. They might be, be on the
might
backing.
have the backing.
Good
Looks
shot.
like they're definitely going to hit it. Will they stick around? They will.
Yep.
That's all right.
Hit nose. Okay. Rollout's good.
Kenna Ponzio calling for her vice, Christine Weir, to throw the hit on the stone. They don't mind if they end up rolling out. They just want to make sure the red leaves the house.
Exactly. They just need to eliminate rocks at this point.
Exactly.
Yes! 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 Oh, yeah!
They're
Got it,
calling sweep
hard!
early,
Keep
really trying to
going.
hold this.
Yeah!
They don't want to cross over the center line too much.
Okay, you guys can come. Sorry. That's good.
Good shot.
Little roll to the outside. No worries with that.
Call me up if you have to, okay?
Draw.
Now, are they calling the freeze? I think that's a good choice here.
I believe so, yeah.
Let's wait.
Give you a chance to
Yeah, it's not
see a
gonna
jam
curl
from Team
that much,
Ponzio, and then
Natalie.
suddenly Team Hollands is sitting for the win on the last shot.
Exactly.
Three-eight.
Line's good.
Christine Weir with her second
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys got weight. Bring it back house.
Sweepers seem to like this one a lot better. They're on it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily have to be back to the yellow, just in
Right.
front of it.
Just in that line, yeah.
Really working to bring
Looks
this
like it
as far as
might be
possible.
over curling a little bit here.
I agree.
All right.
It is shot and is in the house,
Mhm.
so that's the first step.
Forcing them to deal with it.
Exactly.
Hit nose or roll.
There
Hit
we go.
roll, but nose is fine.
See them throw
Normal.
the
Same
inside out
thing.
hit here. I like that turn just because if you're ever hanging, you never risk jamming it.
Right. I agree.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Yes! Hard! All the way!
The sweepers are on
yes!
it right away.
Yeah!
They really want to keep it on the right side of the rod.
Yeah! Hard! Hard! Hard!
You can see the skip coming out to help a little bit. They hit enough to hit it out of play.
Nice
It's
shot.
a nice sweep there to hold that.
Yep.
I feel like this is what we got.
Here. Okay.
I go like right there.
Now Natalie Hollands will make an attempt at this freeze here.
Same situation as
We're
her
gonna draw
vice.
down
Anywhere pretty near it or in front of it's a good outcome.
I know,
Absolutely.
but it's past that rule, and we can't keep putting up guards. They're gonna take them out, especially if they have a rock in the house already. You know. Yeah. Yeah. What's a good time for that? We're drawing down to the freeze.
You have the skip having a conversation with the sweepers.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they all understand what's going on.
Right.
On the same page.
Yep.
Yes! Hard! Hard!
We
Hard!
also see
Come
some
on, come on, come
handshakes
on!
over on sheet
Hard,
6.
hard, hard!
Team Shimakawa has won their game. They ran
Oh.
Team Berg out of rocks. On our sheet we see Natalie's shot coming up light.
If I split,
But
they'll draw.
it's not a bad spot
I say
because now they have a center guard.
Right.
Makes Team Ponzio really look at this and decide what they want to do.
Decide, yeah.
It's
I think you peel it.
yeah.
I was going to say peel it.
Yeah.
Because in this scenario, you're up 1 with.
Right.
Like, the worst case is that they're sitting 1 frozen on yours. Then you can just draw a full 8 for the win.
Exactly.
Or
I
if
just
you're not
don't know,
comfortable with the
'cause
draw,
they're both shots
you
I
could
can
even
make.
throw a
I
peel
just
weight
don't know
at
what's
the
better for
frozen
the
rock. Try to
situation.
get everything to clean.
Exactly.
Have a blank end, you win the game.
Yeah.
If we're gonna peel,
for
let's
sure.
peel this side.
And even with that, you
And
hit
if we're
nose on the red.
gonna,
You'll stay frozen on
if
that,
we're gonna
and you're
split,
now you're
let's
closer.
And
draw
you're
this
closer.
side.
Exactly. Lots of options if you make the peel right now.
I agree.
If they really aren't
She's walking
sure
off.
about
Okay.
the
So I
peel,
peel,
they could also
they
maybe
could try
choose
that
to
same
draw.
shot. If I
but
split, they can draw up
They just
to
risk
it,
leaving
and then
Natalie
my
with
last
that draw
shot
there.
I can't
Right.
see.
Absolutely.
It does look like we have more
say- I
handshakes
say
over on
peel
sheet
because-
1. Team View has
because
run Team Barden
they
out of
draw,
stones
you
in the
have to
10th
draw
end.
up to it. True.
So
And
that'll
if
put
I draw, they
Team
can
View
hit
at
and roll.
record of 4-1, I believe.
So we're just wondering.
Which will
So-
at least get them a tiebreaker.
Exactly. It's guaranteed them a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Their playoff spot will be determined based off the game right on sheet 2, right next to ours.
Yep.
Okay. Feel it.
Just to reiterate what we said earlier in the game, if
I
Team
like
Jones
that.
wins, then Team View and Team Jones will be in the playoffs. If Team Gornova wins,
This is like
then
my
we'll see a 3-way tie
first shot, so
for
it was worth-
first place. In which case, the team with the best shot draw score will be into the playoffs,
I'm
which I
gonna
believe
just
is
go
Team
down and
Gorinova.
breathe a little bit.
And then Team Jones and Team View would play each
Alright.
other in a tiebreaker game
You guys
later
catch your
today.
breath.
Yeah,
Sleepers.
absolutely.
All right. Let's come this way. Just need a piece, even if it's just wide. If we take it out wide, that's fine. Okay.
It sounds like
Just need a piece.
kind of has decided they're going to peel the guard. I think that's a good choice.
I agree.
It'll give them plenty of options like we were talking about earlier for her final shot.
Absolutely.
And
Mainly
she
timeout just to have time.
makes
you
this, she will never be throwing against the loss.
know. It wasn't that big of a decision. I was kind of leaning towards this too, but just. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just clean it again.
And it's peel on the way.
Yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Alyssa, clean.
Just looking to
You've got
hit
a
it,
piece. You got it.
roll out, get rid
You
of the
got
right
it.
guard.
Catch them.
Nice
Which
shot.
they will. Yeah, great shot. Nice call. Nice sweep.
Good work.
Good team
I
shot.
say the only thing we can do is draw down to it.
It's either that or we hit and stick.
If we hit and stick, they're gonna hit out.
Okay, well, it has to be right down to it, so.
Yeah. Worth a shot.
So with that,
you know?
looks like Natalie's only option really is to draw down to that back red, or back yellow, excuse me.
I think that's the only option she has here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
As long as she's shot here, it'll force Kenna to throw her last.
Exactly.
So the main goal is to make sure you're touching the 8-foot here.
Yeah. All right.
Line's good. Whoa. Wide.
The line's good.
Wide.
Sweepers are staying
Really
off.
wide.
I want this to slow down and stop. They need to touch the 8-foot to make Kenna throw her last. Might curl up and touch the yellow. Would not. It would just go
Not
through the
quite.
house.
Good curling.
So that'll be handshakes from Team Hollands, and Team Ponzio will run them out of stones and win that game in the 10th end.
Right.
Now we will pan over to sheet 2 to show you the end of the game. They are just starting their skips rocks. The current situation is that Team Goranova is down 1 with the hammer. They are throwing the yellow stones. Sam Jones is throwing her first skip stone right now. I believe she is throwing that short double run onto the one on the center line to try to sit buried. They want to hit this one as close to nose as possible to prevent any roll.
Right.
Try to utilize the drag effect.
Great shot.
It's a nice shot. They played a little more weight than I would have expected.
Absolutely.
I might have expected them to throw like a, board weight, control weight, try to make sure they stick their rocks there on the center line.
Exactly. Yeah, it would have been really nice if they could have stuck those rocks on the center line.
So Team Jones really looking to force Team Goranova to 1 to go to an extra.
Absolutely.
And that'll allow Team Jones to have the hammer in that extra end.
It's looking like Anna does have an open hit here to lie 3.
In that case, we'll probably see Team Jones throw a challenging hit and roll somewhere. Maybe even just the double.
Right.
And then see what Anna will do after that.
Yeah.
It's Team Goranova, but Anna O'Hara does throw the last stones.
Yep.
Their skip, Catherine Goranova, throws the lead stones and then holds the broom. Looks like it's close. They have the outside super on, trying to make this curl. They'd like to stick around in the house. They will not.
It'll just roll out.
But they are still sitting 2, which is for the win. Team Jones now has a choice on what they want to do.
Yeah, do you
My
play
hunch.
a...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying their options are really like hit and roll or drawing. I think I like the draw under the red.
Because my instinct was actually to try to hit and roll.
Really?
If you play with the right weight on the left side, the side closer to the camera now, you might be able to roll towards the yellow or even make the double.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
It's hard to tell exactly how flat the double is, but it looks like they're probably at like 20, 30 degree angle, so it should be there. You'd probably have to hit roughly half the rock, the one on the center line.
Right. With some big weight, though.
Definitely. Yeah, you need at least probably a firm weight, like an 8.5 seconds between the hog lines.
Yeah, it's a lot of separation between those rocks.
I wouldn't expect them to throw that, though.
Right.
My hunch is that they have called a timeout, by the way, for anyone watching. You might not be able to see them on the back of the house because they're behind the camera.
Right.
But their coach, Kurt Marquardt, will be telling them what he thinks is the right call. My hunch is that they're going to try the hit and roll off the center line one behind the red guard that's closest to the camera. They will be shot if they do that.
Yeah.
And it'll force Anna O'Hara here to throw some sort of like lightweight double and roll into the house for the win.
Right.
And if they make it good enough, it might be a shot to do that to force, just to take 1 and go to the extra.
Go to the extra. I guess we have to wait and see what happens.
Exactly. Either way, it's not going to be an easy shot for either team.
That's for sure.
The important thing here for Sam Jones is to make sure that she is sitting 1, or that they make Team Goranova only be sitting 1 after this shot.
Right.
That way we'll force Anna O'Hara to throw her last shot for the win.
Sam Jones sliding down the ice.
Looks like they are calling a hit. Not sure which way they're rolling. But they're putting the broom down for the out turn. So my guess is they might be trying to cross face a little bit and roll under the guard like I was saying earlier.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think if they try to roll to the right, away from the camera, they might not be shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
My instinct was actually to come from the intern side.
From the, inside out, I agree.
Because that'll give you a deeper roll.
And a little more action, yeah.
Exactly, and that action will give you a little deeper roll and make sure that you're shot.
Right.
Rock appears to be close. They do need to get the roll to be shot. They will get the roll.
It's pretty close.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah. It does look like it's still...
I believe it's
pretty open.
Yeah, I do believe it's edge on edge with the red guard in front of it.
And especially with Anna being a lefty, she can most certainly see all of that rock.
So Anna O'Hara here with a open hit for 2 in the win. It'll make a forced tiebreaker, right?
Yep, a 3-way tie.
Anna sliding out now. Rock's coming down the sheet. Sweepers aren't touching it yet.
Looks close.
They have the outside sweeper on to make it curl. It looks like it's touching the rock. It's a matter of will it stick now. And it looks like it will. So that's good enough for 2 points. Team Goranova will take the win of 8-7 over Team Jones. And it looks like we will have a tiebreaker game later today. But that is it for the women's draw 5. And we had a lot of good games today. So pretty happy about that.
Absolutely.
We'll be back later today for more draws.
Oh, great. The show's starting.
Come on. Just trust me. Oh, trust you, like with the dollar oysters.
I don't think those were oysters.
You survived, so...
Wait, we can't go that way.
Watch this. They'll think we're VIP. Wow. He does think we're VIP. And backstage. Trust me now?
I never doubted you. I did for a second, but it's gone now. I trust you.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.